Friends, we return to you.
Cluster.
And Fraggy couldn't remember what happened last time, but she does now. We talked about what happened.
There was a lot of things that happened in the last couple weeks.
Wait, we have to.
Bye, chat.
Oh, goodbye, chat.
Leave us. Don't leave us, but we leave you on.
Yeah.
We can't. Really
You stay. We go.
We can't officially start until I do the thing.
Do it.
Hi, players.
Hi, players.
Hi, Dan.
Yes, that Munu. To the hi players.
So would you like to do it again since I ruined it?
No,
You did not ruin it.
No, that's getting uploaded. That's it. That's it. That's going up.
Solid.
Yeah.
Oops.
We've returned. We return to you now. And in media res, the party is standing in at the bottom, question mark. One of you knows the answer to this now, but you're in a room with a dwarf skeletal corpse and a sort of foreboding rod on the floor.
Right, we had just
What if we did a little
freed
for
Betty.
those that might not remember?
Oh,
I listened literally like 2 hours ago.
We freed Betty.
We
That's what
made
we
it
freed
at
Betty.
least
Betty.
partially through the
I forgot
fortress.
we named her.
She had a name.
Oh.
But we named her before
what
we
was her
realized
name?
she had a name. We thought we were
It was
talking to the
Betty.
fortress.
Oh, we thought we were talking. You're right.
That's
She
true.
did have a name.
That's true. Well, she's no longer a concern now, it seems like.
Not in a bad way. She just moved on.
She's
did
gonna
better.
go
On to
work
the
on
next
her
thing.
theater.
That's that.
Yeah.
And now, Finnegan, after your weird connection with the fortress, you have an
yeah.
understanding of the fortress now. You know the layout and all the traps and how to completely and easily dismantle every one of them as if you designed them.
That's scary. For different reasons. I don't know now.
Well,
I don't know.
Betty, as you called her, it's interesting that even with control of her mind, you didn't know her name. But you don't.
Checks.
But you do know everything she needed to know in order to keep this place going.
Cool.
The traps of the fortress no longer pose you any risk.
So I don't have to check. I don't have to roll for traps.
Correct.
I don't have to. Okay.
That's correct. Yeah.
That's
I was about
good.
to say,
I was getting all of my dice out. I'm literally sitting on the desk. I was just like sweating bullets. I was like, I got it.
I guess I should make it clear that the party automatically succeeds at every and any check related to traps for the remainder of the fortress if Finnegan is present and conscious.
Good. Okay. Great.
I think it's an important
I
thing.
like how you said that like
It's
that.
an important thing. It is the reality that is the case, right? That's because it's not like Finnegan can explain everything Finnegan knows about traps or what they just learned from the fortress itself. Like it's in his
I feel
noggin.
like a target has been placed on my pack.
I mean, I hadn't thought about that until you said it. And now you're right. It is kind of obvious, I guess.
Great.
We're fine.
I love this.
We're fine.
Okay. I'm on my last piece of paper.
Oh no!
Oh no.
Out of
Hold
notes.
on. I think I have more.
I'm halfway to a third notebook.
There might
But
be
I'm doing
things.
that. I'm writing smaller.
I'm just saying there. Just knowing you all, there might be things today you'll want to write down.
Except for me.
Except for Fraggy, who knows better than to write.
Yeah, 150 wide rule.
Let's
Look
go.
at that.
This is really
Let's
old paper. I hate wide rule, but I already had it, so
That's fair.
I'm ready.
I want to like wide rule, and I don't. You know?
I already write so small. Wide rule is just wasted
Yeah.
space. So
I write in bullet notebooks now because I also didn't like this. I like to draw where I want to draw while I write. My notes make no sense.
I keep meaning to go back and fix my notes, and I don't. I'm like, I don't know what that means.
Well, what is the party doing? There's 5 of you. I got that count right. Who's with you right now? Finnegan
Rachel and
Us.
Ashdale and
Yeah.
oh god, Raj.
and
Yeah.
Raj.
Raj.
6.
6.
There are 6 of you.
Did we talk to Raj? I
Yeah.
feel like we did. I just don't
Little
remember getting anything.
He was
cranky.
real uppity. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I think chat will agree with me that he had a right to be a little fussy. I think
He could be grumpy, but he was grumpy about the wrong things. He was like, no one bothered to tell me if my niece was alive, and I specifically did.
yeah, the dude's been trapped in a cage, harassed by a necromancer under the threat of killing his niece for weeks. And the heroes took their god dang time getting there. A trip to a forest.
So
you
fast.
literally went the long way to get there
did
through
we
the
for
reef.
real?
Oh yeah, for sure. You went the long way to get there. You did the leg and and both legs of the triangle, not the hypotenuse to get there.
We had to light the towers.
I mean, that's true, but no one brought that to Raj's attention. He just knows you took your time.
How
And
were
your
we
your
supposed
DM is
to?
rubbing it. You couldn't have. You needed to light the towers. You wouldn't have been able to get in.
Oh, okay.
You would have gotten kicked out of there by Tempest. Handily.
Yeah. Ravioli, if you knock my water over.
Look at the little tail going.
That tail's not little.
She's real. She's
That's a big fluff.
nothing about this dog is little.
Enormous, giganto dog.
It's still whittle. It's always whittle.
It's always little in spirit.
Her little puffs. All right. So
Stop it.
So Finn knows how far we are from at least the door of the vault, right? And Finn
I was
has
gonna say, what
knowledge
is
of
our
everything.
objective? Is the vault, right? Like that's what we're going for.
The vault and Raj and
Yeah, Raj was the primary objective. You got him.
Yeah. But next
are we
one was
returning Raj before proceeding to the vault? Like,
Did the
Can
traps reset themselves?
It
I
doesn't-
know now, like Finn knows how to fix it, but
Yeah, Finnegan can turn them all off, and yes, they would have reset themselves.
so we could speed run him back up and tell him, climb the stairs, you'll be fine. Goodbye. And go back in. Right?
we could. I mean, I guess we can let him decide if he wants to go with us. But like, he's also just been like weak and in a cage, and like I don't
yeah,
know
I
if he's
feel like
really.
he'd probably want
equipped
to,
to fight.
go back and like
Do we want
see
him?
his niece
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
probably eat
is-
and rest.
Oh no, they're just right back up at the tower, right? The
Yeah,
niece
they're
and-
just chilling.
Oh yeah. Then yeah, we probably can walk him back. I can like disarm everything since we know
Don't-
where it's at now.
Ravioli, please. Hi. Hello.
I'm sorry. I'm also watching my cat try to chew my wires, and I'm going to get her in like 2 seconds.
It's Gremlin Night here on the
It is Gremlin.
Theta Samurai.
Ravioli licked my straw. Okay, so I vote we get Raj out of the tower, or no, sorry, not the tower, out of the fortress, so he can go back up the stairs and
Yeah.
reunite with his niece. I have the name written down somewhere.
Coravan.
Coravan.
Oh, oops, I spelled it wrong. Okay.
You snuck a D in there somehow, but otherwise you're close.
I did my best. Okay, Coravan.
So good.
Coravan, so they can reunite, and then we can go to the vault without anybody else
Any.
that doesn't need to see it. Won't be there.
Yes,
Yeah.
that was my thought as well.
Okay, so you carefully work your way out of the fortress, lead Raj to the stairs. He doesn't say much, but he's very grateful and makes his way slowly but surely up the staircase.
Yeah, we'll see him soon.
Yes. No, I'm not playing right now. I'm sorry, Ravioli. You're gonna have to get over it.
What say you,
So
party?
cute.
Back down towards the vault. Is there anything that we should look for? Like, is it like a bunch of things that kind of like lead off, or are we really only here for the vault? Like, I could spend so much time exploring a place if there's like things to explore, but I don't. Especially, are we on
I
time
know.
pressure now, or
The-
was Raj the time?
Raj
pressure?
was the time pressure.
Okay.
The vault itself is the treasure.
I was going to say, I can't imagine that there would be anything else, like, considering that the whole fortress was kind of just like there for the vault, you know?
Well,
Yeah.
there's also the matter of whatever was left behind by other adventurers who tried to come in here and were killed by the fortress.
That's fair.
Yeah. To the vault.
Yes.
To the vault.
Okay.
Bums away.
Let's do it.
So you make your way back through the fortress. It really only amounts to about 3 levels going down. After the hallway, it seems like it's a straight shot, but you know it can't be, given that the structure outside seems to be a square. But you do walk through it straight, so it's not really clear how that's happening, and it's not just dwarvish engineering that made it happen this way. But you get to the end of the hallway where it seems like the dwarves would have resided, but all of it is a ruse. The office and the room that Betty was in, which was just some kind of a simple storeroom that had basically nothing in it but empty crates, are the only rooms that are not a facade to lure people to their deaths. The final level involves traps that are grossly unfair, but you don't have to worry about them.
Oh, good.
And you make your way past
You're winning.
out of a final doorway, and then are confronted with a very large marble building with a simple black door.
Is that what the other one looks like? I don't remember. It's been so long.
Oh my God, where's the papers, the stack of papers that used to be there? Is it in there? Remember, it kind of, I forgot all about it. Now it's time. I don't know. I may have to go over there again. Maybe. Oh, maybe.
Marble building with single black door.
Lucky, please don't.
Yes. I got it all right. Holy shit. It's big. It's a big marble building. It's maybe 5 stories tall. And it is easily 70 yards wide. It's completely unfeatured. It is a marble box, except for a familiar-looking black door. It sits on a precipice, so to get to this, you're going to be walking across a 3-foot wide. This is a very typical thing to do if you're a dwarf and you want to keep something unsafe. If someone made it this far, you would be firing upon them as they went across. Because there's nowhere to hide, right? There's nowhere to hide. It's 40 feet over a very steep. It's functionally an infinite drop. There is a bottom, but it won't matter.
Optimistic.
Great.
There's
Okie dokie.
There's enough of a landing at the door for the full party to assemble there. If you get across the
If we get across, okay.
It's important for me to just to be open
For the
about
game.
what you're looking at.
Belly crawl, anybody?
Oh, wait. I have spider shoes. Should I go?
You can walk along the wall if you want to. I mean, you walk on the side of the walkway. There's no wall.
The walkway is just like a straight walkway out.
Yeah,
right?
it's a walkway over a massive chasm, and this is sitting on sort of a tower built in the chasm. You can't see the bottom of the pillar of rock that the vault is still sitting on or anything else. The rest of this room looks like a natural cave, but Ranmar, you would know enough to realize this entire room was carved out. They carved all around this thing to make sure they had complete control of it, and that is not, it looks like natural wall, but it's most certainly reinforced.
Oh.
They took great care to make it from the outside. If you tried to mine at this thing from somewhere else, it would have been worse than going through the fortress, you're sure.
Ooh. Well, I'll share that little nugget of excitement. There's so many of those.
That's lovely.
I mean,
So many little nuggets.
it didn't occur to me to dig down here, Rachel says.
It wouldn't to me either, but I mean, basically, that's how the vault in Hollice opened up. Or, like, what was discovered, right? Was they dug to it. They might not have known that was what it was.
They were close to it, and then something announced itself to the party, and then in that same moment, coincidentally, a wall fell away, and the vault was revealed to people.
Oh, so they didn't even get to... Oh, well...
I tried my best to imply that Chelden'noth basically connected the dots there. Chelden'noth connected the dots there. Chelden'noth's why they discovered the vault when they did.
Oh, well, okay, maybe I
This now-
forgot or didn't understand anything
okay.
that happened.
This is a complicated
Okay.
and long campaign. It's fun to bring back little nightmares like that.
I'm confused. Okay.
Hey, don't talk about my buddy.
Oh, the only other thing here, which I should mention, I'm so sorry I forgot this. You're all focused on the door, but off to your right, before you even cross it, is a massive Umber Hulk. It's dead.
What?
I don't know what that is.
Oh my gosh! You know what an Umber Hulk is? It's a classic D&D enemy that can burrow. It has like crazy fast movement. It can like mesmerize you if you look in its eyes, and it's also one of the strongest creatures in the dungeon manual. It's crazy.
Oh.
Oh,
Wait, why is it dead?
I
Umber
don't
Hulk
know
is a
that.
classic dangerous enemy. It looks like a big bug, basically. Feel free to Google Umber Hulk just to have a peek.
I
at it.
don't think I've ever
Yeah,
even
might do
heard
that.
of that.
God, it's such a classic second edition shit. These things are awesome. They're really
Can
great.
we check out why he did?
Yeah, I mean,
Why he
looks like
did?
he
Why
looks like
he
a
did.
beetle.
yeah.
He's got beetle chompies.
Ranmar knows what an Umber Hulk is, so Ranmar knows
Oh,
not to be
great.
worried about a thing like that. It would also be maybe the thing that would have been fed the pigs. So like maybe.
Oh, wait, no. I know this is not the point, but it's kind of cute. Look at it.
I know, it's kind of nice. It's like a little beetle boy.
I like it.
Can we have one of
He's
those
got
for a
little
pet
chomp
too?
in his face.
His little face, his little legs.
Next
he's
community
cute.
challenge, we get one as a pet.
Yeah.
Sorry, this wasn't the point, but he's cute.
No.
Okay. Ranmar's scared. Okay.
Grandma's scared.
I can't speak for the people on stream, but your characters would be intimidated by this thing.
Ranmar is scared by its cute little face.
With his little face. It'll eat us.
Oh
Baby.
no, if I could get chomped. Oh no, Moach.
Yeah, it'd be a hell of a mount. She'd be ripped in 2 or 3 pieces. You'd do it
No,
pretty
he
quickly.
would never rip us in bed.
Oh, would have gleefully have
cute.
eaten your insides.
No.
Yeah, it's just like Chelden'noth. That mind flare is flare with a AIR.
With a
Hey,
magical and
listen.
sparkly as it rips your brain out of your head.
He would never do that.
We do it on a Tuesday.
Only on Tuesday?
Every
We're
day's
safe.
Tuesday in Hollis.
No.
So yeah, there's a dead Umber Hulk here.
Sorry, we didn't know what it was.
That's okay.
And then thought it was really cute.
Yeah.
And then it's cute.
The fact that you find it cute does detract from the reality that it would have killed your party in seconds.
Oh.
It's
I
also
mean, yeah.
freshly dead Ranmar. Like this thing was killed within an hour.
Oh.
Does the timing, can I tell if it's when Betty turned off the traps? Was this a trap that was, nope. Oh,
It
well,
doesn't
shit.
coincide with the deactivation. No, it more or less coincides with you descending the stairs.
Uh-oh.
Is
Well,
somebody here?
can we tell what killed it?
Interesting question, Finnegan.
I know, right?
Somebody
Is Chili
is
Dog
here.
here?
There are no wounds on the Umber Hulk.
Oh god.
It's Chili Dog. Fuck. Okay, great.
Would there be no wounds with a mind flayer? It wouldn't like you wouldn't like go mushy? I don't know how.
If it ripped its mind out of its head. Like it didn't eat the brain.
Yeah, if he ate it, it would be ripped up, but they can do magic stuff.
There are lots of other ways to kill things that don't involve you have magic and psionics at your disposal. Classically, if a mind flayer uses magic, they can't use their psychic powers anymore or some shit like that, but that's ridiculous. They're so
Yeah,
broken if you
why?
leave them with everything, so I just leave them with everything. I digress. Anyway, it's dead.
All right. Can I Wait, hold on. Hold on. Wait. I need to see like what I actually still have and what I can like do with like spells because I can just think a little brain thought and ask Chili if he's here. May, maybe. I don't. Did we fight and did not rest? Because I don't have anything marked. But
You have
I
not
don't
rested yet. Yeah.
remember.
You didn't fight,
Okay.
but you had to go through the traps. I don't know that Finnegan
The
used any
traps and
spells.
stuff.
You had some.
I don't think so.
Yeah, but we
Chambered,
rested
but you-
before that, didn't we?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Right, but Finn did use the reaching out to Chelden'noth thing to
Yeah.
get what on
So
earth
I'd have to
Betty
use like
wanted.
an actually spell.
Yeah.
I wanna go. Can we go up to the thing and check it out? Can we just like look at it? Do you think we'll be able like to deduce what like happened if we get closer?
So Finnegan approaches the Umber Hulk.
Yes.
Okay. You're really close to the thing. It feels like there's definitely a warmth coming through it from it, as though it is not like it's dead. It's not moving. You don't know if the thing breathes. Ranmar seems convinced it's dead. Ranmar's smart. That's good enough for you. Ranmar seems to know what it is. It's a very creepy thing to look at. Its eyes are still open. It's got lots of big black insectoid eyeballs.
So cute.
Sure. I don't know how to hammer home how dangerous this thing is. I just let them think it's cute. I should have let the thing be alive, but
No.
you worked so hard. I thought I would throw you a bone.
No, I like
we
it.
can
I'm
think
glad.
it's
I'm
cute
glad.
and be scared. See? Dragons.
There are a lot of cute things that are scary
Okay, fair enough.
and dangerous.
But this is like a giant bug. Your narrator's just confused. He's going to take some time processing his feelings off camera. Don't worry about it.
It's just a little guy. All right.
It's a little big guy.
So,
The-
but is he abnormally warm? Oh, sorry.
No, not abnormally. Warm as though it were alive. Like it's weird because bugs usually don't have bugs are endothermic, not exothermic, and so the fact that this thing has different biology, I mean, it's because it's an abomination. It's some maybe some sinister magi from centuries or millennia ago made this thing. It's not clear what it's from. It's natural. It's like a part of the plane, but you don't know. Like it doesn't biologically make a lot of sense. But then again, a lot of things deep in the earth don't make a lot of sense.
True.
So it's creepy. It doesn't fit anywhere in any college tables. You don't understand. Would you like to touch it? Okay.
No, I
I'm
believe you.
good.
It's scary.
I'm good. It's probably slimy.
I think
No,
it's
I
safe
don't
to
like-
say that Finnegan, this close to the being, does feel a familiar presence sort of in the air.
Oh. Okay. I feel like Chili's here or somebody's here. It couldn't be Nightscale, could it?
No,
And I
by
was
familiar
between-
presence, I meant Chelden'noth. Sorry.
Okay. I was making sure it really was Chili. But why would he be here? Where was he? Well, no, so wait, Chili wants. What does Chili want? Chili wanted to
He wants you to get
to
into
this
the
vault,
vault
right?
because
Yeah.
there's the seat in it, right?
That's what it was.
And he needs you to be alive.
Yes. Okay. Can I go in the vault? I'm gonna keep it on the back burner, but look, if he wants to talk, I'm here. I'm chilling. He's literally with me. I know you're here. I know you exist here.
Is this happening
I'm
in
gonna
Finnegan's head,
continue
or
on my way.
is Finnegan speaking out loud here?
In my head.
Okay. All right.
Which he also is there, so he could probably hear me. I'm getting sassy with him. There's no sass towards him. It's just my own thought process.
Being sassy towards dragons and
No,
other beings.
this is lovingly sassy.
Lovingly sassy.
So the party.
If you're gonna occupy my headspace, I get to be sassy.
So who's the first going over the bridge?
I'll go. I'll go. Me. I'll
Oh.
go.
Wait,
Esme's going.
Esme crosses
Okay.
the bridge. Okay.
I
You're
want
on-
to stay in the middle of people.
You're on
'Cause,
the
like,
other
I have
side.
spider shoes and I want to help.
of the bridge.
Mm-hmm.
You're there now.
Okay.
At the door.
Okay.
It's got 3 languages on it: Elvish, Dwarvish, and some language you're understanding is Shillian.
Okay.
You want to read it?
Yeah. I can only read the Elvish part, right?
That's right.
Okay.
But that's all the same stuff. It
Oh,
says the same
it says
thing.
the same thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
You've seen this before.
Okay.
Prior to the final spell, all entrants must either be bonded members of the showcase or escorted by a bonded member. All entrants must abide by the precepts set forth by the final treaty of Tysus. Following the final spell, entry shall be arbitrated by the steward in death, Shilbostet, 6th vault of the Shill, established 430.
Okay.
This is vault number 6.
I can't take my notes. Okay, hold on.
The only thing different from the last one is the name of the custodian and the number.
What's
Okay,
the name of
I'm
the
sorry.
That's why I sped read
One
it.
more time.
Shilbostet.
What was Bostet?
Boss dead or
I-
debt?
T-T-T-E-T. Bostet.
I'm gonna make a new inventory sheet because apparently what I did was a mistake. I need to copy the language down. We're here. This is great. I need to copy it or make a rubbing or something.
Of the language we don't know.
Yeah, of the Shillian language.
Sure. You got
Can we bring it back
paper
to
and
Shilling?
charcoal?
Yes.
Okay. Ranmar quickly and eagerly starts taking a rubbing of what's on the door. The door opens.
Yes. Ah! No! Whoa.
Rub door for entry.
Light spills out, cold air, swirly dust, ankle deep,
No,
starts
I don't want to
spilling
be in the
outside.
people dust again.
Oh, does that come with every vault?
Why is there people dust in every vault?
I don't want to spoil that.
No.
Don't want to.
The door
Free people dust with
the door
every
doesn't open all the way. It's just like it's a double door, just like the last one, and it's a tiny bit ajar now while you're still taking the rubbing. It does make the rubbing annoying because it's now on 2 halves of the door, so you have to like take a half, rubbing
Right.
half, and then line it up. You get it okay. Actually, how tall is Ranmar?
Uh-oh. Hold on. Oh, look. But I think 4'6". Uh-oh. Where is it written?
Where'd
Here
you
I go.
wrap
Yeah,
it
4'6".
All right, Ashdale will pick you up so you can get the remaining. All right, well, she thought it
I
would help.
was going to offer, but this is a much better
She
way.
thought it would help, but Ranmar apparently drops the charcoal, so we'll have to complete the rubbing at a later time. I guess.
No, I will be calm and composed. Everything's fine. It's fine.
That is not how you reacted. I just
No,
Okay,
shush.
so I will pick up the charcoal and finish the rubbing for Ranmar.
all right.
Oh, thanks. Stop it!
I would offer, but I'm pretty sure I'm shorter. So
Yeah.
I mean, I could have just done it. Shh, says Ashdale.
you're so
It's
tiny.
so mean to me.
How did I do? You mean Ashdale? Oh, you're saying that to Ashdale? Okay.
No, I'm saying that to Thades.
Oh, okay.
Because you made Moon squeal.
Well, Thades would say to Ranmar that Chad is pleased with my actions, so I'm okay with
Great. Okay.
You mean the goblins?
that.
Yeah.
They've
The
asked.
chat.
They've asked to be identified as gremlins, and we shall abide. They are gremlins.
This also tracks.
It's still a chat for plural. So Ashdale will grab the doors and yeet them all the way open, and you are confronted with it's a
dust.
bit of a different sight. It's the same kind of room. This room only has 1 door instead of the 3, and it's straight ahead. There's still a shimmering pool. There's still the swirling dust on the ground, and there is still a ghost floating over it. But instead of a sort of gentle, young-looking woman, that you saw the last time. This is a sort of a radiant and also clad in black older woman, maybe in her late 50s, easily floating over it, staring at you. Ranmar, can you give me a knowledge? Actually, Ezra would recognize these things immediately. It's okay. But if you want to roll knowledge for undead stuff or religion, you can do that, Ranmar, to get a lead on things.
Ooh, would that be just straight intelligence or like arcana?
Do you have knowledge religion?
Religion?
Knowledge religion will do it for
I
you.
do have religion.
Let's do that.
18. Wait, I can guidance myself now. 21.
Okay. So Esbray and Ranmar will recognize that there are 4 other beings in the room flanking this Shillian ghost. And those beings are a particular kind of undead called a Bodak. A Bodak is a very dangerous undead opponent. If you're within 10 feet of it, which no one is right now, and you fail a fortitude or constitution save, you die. Show's over. No death saves. No hit point loss. You just die.
That's
Wait,
awesome.
what happens?
If you're within 10
Okay.
feet and you can't resist the gaze of this the stare of these creepy. They look like people, but their faces are like basically they almost look like they're distended and melted in a way that there's just too much face. Their chins fall down to below where their chest is. Their mouths are huge and gaping. Their eyes are equally long and hollow and dark.
I don't like that.
So how do we get rid of them?
The Shillian wizard casts some spell that you recognize. It's the same thing that Shillerani did, and you can feel your minds being rifled like Rolodexes very gently. And now you are she can converse with you. You look exactly like the pictures, she says. She was right.
We saw them in the book. Yeah. Oh, who was right?
The wizard Shillerani.
Oh,
Shillerani.
Of course, she was a prodigy. You know Shillerani. You must have seen her vault then.
Yes.
yeah, we met her.
Good. It was high time she was set free.
Agreed.
Mm-hmm.
And now it seems my time has come, Wardens.
It has. Are
Do we
there
go
any
on a little
important?
tour like we did
Yeah.
the first one?
She's looking right at Rachel. Is this demon your summon?
This is our
She is a friend.
She good.
Yeah.
She's just part of us.
I see. She raises her right hand, and then closes a fist and drops it, and the Bodaks disintegrate into the dust.
Oh.
I don't that's a
Now it's people
that's
and
some
zombie
power
dust.
you got there.
I am Shil Bostet, premier necromancer of the Shillian Empire. Or I was. Now my time is over, and my long vigil is at an end.
What are you gonna do next?
I'm going to open the door behind me, and I'm going to leave and relinquish control of the vault to you.
Are there any important tidbits we need to know before you go?
You don't know what's inside.
No.
No.
Are we supposed to?
We don't, right?
No. Are we supposed to know what's inside?
I suppose I expected that you would find the vault in order. But then how could you? I don't even know where I am right now.
You're in the 6th one, if that helps.
You're in the, where are we? Is it the Reaches? Is that what we're called?
Reaches.
It's-
She kind of says the word and feels it in her mouth as it comes out. I see.
Is that not where you expected to be?
No,
Where did you expect to be?
it doesn't matter now. It's done.
I guess so.
There is only one thing behind me. It is an artifact not created by the Shill, but by the elders.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, great.
I guess we gotta go pick it up now. I think. Right.
Can I, for my brain, outside of conversation,
Mm.
Chelden'noth told us. So, was it something that belonged to Chelden'noth or was created by Chelden'noth? Or what did Chili Dog tell us about this vault in regards to Chelden'noth? I can't remember.
Let me get back.
I want to say it was like, because we thought it was the book, right? But it's then I don't remember. Maybe I'm way off.
I gotta go back and look for it because I also am struggling to remember.
I don't remember.
The gist was that Chelden'noth, it says the narrator, Chelden'noth told you all, or told Finnegan that he kept calling it the
That's what I'm looking
seat.
for.
Mm-hmm.
The seat of his people was here. The seat of Chelden'noth.
I thought I remembered something about something in here belonged to Chelden'noth, or
When did Chelden'noth tell me that in like the most recent flashback?
That was, when you were sort of on the way here. It was several episodes ago now, but it was like your last camp out before getting to the tower.
Oh, the seat will get. Oh, okay, yeah. It's the beginning. Something about my kin being different. Spell was not complete. I am the truth. The seat will get me there. Key was separated from the chair. But only the wardens may enter. A dwarf protected it along with Tempest. Yeah.
Okay, maybe
Yeah,
I'm
it just talks
remembering
about
something.
being separated from the chair.
Maybe I'm remembering something different then. Maybe this isn't related.
I don't know what the seat will get me there means. I think we were talking about, was it his old, like his like home, not homeland, but like his
Home planet, basically.
home planet,
Home realm.
home realm.
This building's pretty big for a chair, Rachel says.
Yeah.
It sure is.
You think it's a chair, Shel Bostad says. She smiles. I think I'll linger a moment then. She turns around, walks back, and opens. She just waves her hand, and the second set of double doors open into a room that's pretty dark. She just walks into the darkness.
I follow her.
Okay. As you all step forward, you can notice on one another's foreheads that sigils appear on your foreheads, which Sheila already did actively last time, but it just has happened here upon your entering, with the exception of Rachel, who does not gain a mark. As you step into the next room, the lights come up, and you're looking at something that's a bit hard to describe. On one hand, it looks like a giant sea creature. On the other hand, it looks like it could be a building. It's very curvy and strange. It looks like it's got these sort of like spaghetti or tubes wrapped around the outside of it. Some of them attached, some of them just like holding on, hugging itself. And you study it, you realize it's not on the ground. It's floating, this large half a football, about the size of maybe literally a quarter size of a football field.
Is it one of the ships? I don't know.
Oh, is that?
I don't know.
I mean, if it helps you visualize it, the answer is probably yes. But whether or not your characters understand what it is something you'll have to decide.
Okay. Is
Would
is
I
it
know
a
the position?
living
Say,
sea
'cause
creature?
didn't Finn see like
Oh,
visions?
Finnegan,
saw,
you've
like,
had
a
visions of
thing,
these
yeah.
things. Yes. The
Yeah,
exception
yeah,
is
yeah.
that those tubes wrapped around it are not, when it's deployed, they kind of unfurl and reach forward as the thing sails through, the ether, the cosmos, the astral.
Yeah.
It's a spaceship, essentially.
It is a spaceship.
I would call the spaceship so bad.
Maybe
That
not
makes
this
one
one.
of us.
Is that
Maybe not this one.
is as important? Is that Quinn or Finnegan?
Finnegan can say it, but Finnegan's not going to just run in guns ablazing.
Did Finnegan
if
say,
Lady's not
I want to go
there.
on the spaceship?
Why? Okay.
Commit.
Probably.
Okay.
I commit. He would say that. He'd look at it and he'd straight up just be like, "Oh, spaceship."
There is a sound that's sort of a combination of a hissing and an oozing.
Ew.
And
Cool.
part of the ship sloths off and down into a ramp. And some eerie green lights come up inside.
Absolutely the fuck not.
Grandma, you want to go to the ship with me?
No. Nope.
Why not?
No, if
Why
you go in there,
not?
you are on your own.
You're all about with the knowledge that can be in there.
No, that ain't worth it.
What happens if you step on the ship and it just takes off to Mind Flayer land?
Yeah. Yeah.
It can't fly
Why would it
without the
be
key.
here?
Shellbostet says.
No shit, I am the. Hold on.
She looks at you confused.
I am the key. I think.
Charming. But the key is some physical device.
Oh wait, really? Then what is that? What?
Is the book the key? Is the skin book the key?
She makes sort of like a hexagon shape with her fingers.
Why did Chilla?
Is it an
Okay,
artifact?
Hold on.
There is some device this thing needs to fly.
All right, so it's
Huh.
not the book.
What does Chelden'noth mean that I'm the key then when he said it?
Oh, you're the key
Or
to get in
did
the
I-
vault.
Oh,
You can do this part.
Oh, okay. I thought that was the key, and it just opened magically for me. So I was like, maybe not.
There are a lot of keys, literal and metaphorical, in the lands of Hollice.
Finn,
Okay.
don't get
Then
on
okay,
the
then I
brain
feel
sucker
much
ship.
better. I feel much better about the brain sucker ship now.
Right, and at near the beginning, Vergadide was like, there are 8 keys. And I was like, are these real keys or like metaphorical keys?
Every single artifact
I
you
feel
reclaim is a key to knowledge that was lost. Metaphorical.
Wait,
key.
are we going on the ship?
Not me.
Can I ask? Wait,
Ashdale says, and
I don't want to
Ashdale
go to Mind Flayer world.
That's it.
Please
Ashdale
don't go on the
Can I
ship.
go on the ship?
goes up the ramp.
No.
Yeah.
Why would you?
Down.
Because I'm a goddamn warden, she says, and she goes into the ship.
I go ship Ashdale. Sorry, those are not words. I go with Ashdale on the ship. Man, I look stressed out.
I'm so stressed.
Finnegan and
Why?
Ashdale are now in the vessel.
God damn it.
It's kind of a big open room. There is in fact a weird central structure. It looks like a seat, but you couldn't sit in it. Like you'd basically stand. If you're standing and you sort of start to sit, you would impact it, but it wouldn't be comfortable. You'd be holding yourself up. It's not really clear what the hell it's for or why it's there. Otherwise, there's no furniture in this room except for a chest, which doesn't belong here. The architecture in here is out of an H.R. Geiger work, minus the sex bits. It's just weird and windy and shiny black
Tubi.
ebony tubey. Yeah.
I don't know what the thing you said was.
Have you seen the movie Alien?
Yes, a long
Okay.
time
Pretty
ago.
Do you know what the aliens look like?
Yeah, I love the Xenomorphs.
Build a ship out of xenomorphs without mouths, and that's basically the interior design.
Oh, so it's pretty.
Sure, there you
Shit. Okay.
So you wanna go inside?
Yeah.
All right. Well, they haven't started screaming yet, so I'll follow them.
The chest looks
Onto
like
the ship.
an old-timey pirate footlocker.
Esmeralda will climb the ramp and stand outside of the ship at the door.
Where's Rachel? Rachel.
She went on with you too. She's on there.
Okay. I was just gonna start calling out, just like, oh, Rachel. Wherefore art thou? What is in here? I'm not gonna touch things because I think that's a bad idea, but I do want to look at everything. Can anything be perceived?
I like that.
What?
Can anything be perceived?
I
Is there
don't even
anything
know what to
present
roll.
that can be perceived?
Do you want to reach out with your mind, Finnegan, or do you want to keep looking around? Because I've described what you've seen looking around.
Oh, that's it. Okay.
There's that footlocker, which looks like old-timey, and it's on the floor, and it's a bit out of place.
Yeah.
And the rest of this is just a big open room.
That's it?
That's it.
Okay.
What's in the
Boy, reaching out with my
chest?
mind.
Does Ranmar open the chest?
No.
I'll open I thought I was gonna be real confident with it for a minute, but maybe you're right to be a little hesitant.
At least check it for traps
Wait,
before you do
wait.
anything.
Oh, we're not in Trapland anymore. No, that was only in the up, not in.
Yeah, that was in the
here.
fortress. We're in the vault. So
We're in
in
the vault,
theory,
Can we ask Bastet like what's can we be here? We're here now, but like can we open the chest? Like why else would we be here if not to
You're the
open
wardens.
this?
This is all your problem now, not mine.
Do you have any
It's
information?
putting it lightly.
I can show you how to bring this thing outside when you're ready.
the whole
This thing,
the
the
whole
chest or the
ship.
entirety?
Yes, of course, the whole ship.
What do we do with it when it's outside?
That's your problem, not mine.
Fly. Ranmar.
I hate all of this.
I don't want it outside. I don't want anybody inside it. I don't want it
I
outside.
just want to know if we can open the chest. I'm gonna open the chest. I'm gonna be a big boy.
Okay.
If we can take it outside
you
and
open
fly
it up.
we can open the chest.
It's got platinum bars in it. You lift one platinum bar.
Oh.
You lift another one, and then the third underneath it, and then you do some math in your head. There's 60,000 gold worth of platinum bars in this box.
Excuse me?
You get somebody. There's 3 of us. Divided by 3.
But
There's 4
why?
of
Holy
us.
shit. Oh, there's 4. No, you're right. There's 5 of us.
This feels.
five,
I
six
don't
of-
understand.
I don't know. I can't count.
Like
Why is
this
there money in
vault is
here?
here with this weird fucking ship thing. Like, why is there also platinum? I don't understand why.
A present for us.
From who?
You know.
I don't.
Chelden'noth couldn't get in here.
Chelden'noth could not have gotten it.
Oh, you're right. Then maybe. Does Bastet know why there's money in here? Because like I'm assuming you've had to see people come. Like, is nobody who was here?
Because the money was on here when we claimed the vessel, and we were not allowed to take it.
I hesitate to ask, but I'm going to. Finn,
Yeah.
when's the last time you talked to the skin book?
Oh, it's been a while. I don't.
That was such a casual answer.
What?
It's been a while. We had a
don't
drink.
Catch up like me and Joe.
I mean,
You want me to
if-
talk to this kid about?
the skin book is Chelden'noth's, and I'm pretty
Oh.
sure this ship was Chelden'noth's.
You have Chelden'noth's book, and you call it the skin book? Says
I
Basta.
Whip it out.
I'm
You tell me
coping.
what this looks like. It's a skin book.
coping in any way that I can.
The rapidity at which Finnegan brought that book out, Ranmar, I just want to hammer home that Ranmar should be even more scared because, like, it was literally
why?
it was cartoon levels. You mean this reached into the bag? It couldn't have been on top of the bag. It was just there when Finnegan wanted it, and Finnegan didn't seem to recognize that that's how Finnegan got the book. Finnegan wanted the book. Finnegan got the book. That made instant sense to Finnegan. There you go, Ranmar.
Great.
That's for free.
Great. I hate this. Great. Okay.
I don't know what that means.
It means you called to the book with your mind and it came to you.
I want to do another shout out to Baldur's Gate 3. This shit predates Baldur's Gate 3 by a long fucking time, but thanks to Baldur's Gate 3, you all know kind of what the inside of one of these things looks like. My ships aren't like theirs, but if you want to picture a Baldur's Gate 3 squid thing, be my guest.
The ship looks like the there's a little shippy.
In
In the very beginning, there's like those Nautilus ships in Baldur's Gate 3, right?
Yeah, the fleshy ship that has sphincter doors. That's a nautiloid.
Sphincter doors.
There you go. Yeah, you can picture that. Sure. I did try to remove the sexual undertones from this vessel, but if you want to bring them back in, who am I to stop you?
Sphincter doors.
Sphincter doors. I mean,
Sphinx doors.
If you want to look at it that way, the ramp opening could have been like a giant dog tongue. So there you go.
No, I don't like that
one. A sphincter.
You want to? No, then you definitely don't get a sphincter for the door. You get the dog tongue.
No,
it wasn't wet. That's good, right? That helps.
No,
it was shiny and not wet. Is that better or worse?
No, not better.
Okay.
Not worse, but not better.
I was just describing the nautiloid because I thought that would jog memories.
It did.
Viewers at home, I would just like to state for the record, as the narrator and your friend, that I did just hand the party 60,000 gold, and they're more focused on how weird the thing is than the amount of money they got. And that's the kind of stress the Hollice campaign can bring to its players.
It's on a mind flayer ship. Why wouldn't we be stressed about that?
It's your money now. It's your ship. Congratulations.
I don't want it.
Thank you.
I don't want a mind flayer ship.
Anyway, you're holding the Book of Chelden'noth.
I'm not gonna. I would like to specifically say I do not open it in this moment because I'm too scared. I feel like opening it with graphic. I just want to show that it is indeed a scan book.
Now you're scared. Okay,
a little bit. I'm a little bit scared.
Thank you.
Delayed fear is better than no fear at all, right?
Yes.
Are you still on the outskirts of the ship?
No, I'm not going in there.
Oh, as I didn't go inside?
No.
You're just all by yourself out there?
No, I went up the ramp and I'm at the door.
At the door.
And did not go in.
As it's chilling right at the
door's got a bit of a lean to it, so it's
threshold.
really hard to not be in the ship at the top of the ramp.
Okay, then I'm not at the top of the ramp. I'm wherever I need to be to not be in the ship.
Okay, just making sure you know. You're doing okay there. Okay. All right.
We're shouting at Ez, just like letting you stay in the loop. Just like, we got money. It's a lot.
Ez
There's
is like,
money in here.
What is happening?
What did Bassa say about the skin? I whipped it out. It's like, fuck.
That has your faces in it.
Yeah.
It's very hard to read. It doesn't open for everyone.
I don't want to open this book in this ship right now. I'm very scared.
I haven't felt fear in so long. What's it like?
Awful.
Suffocating.
Boss, that seems genuinely curious. What's it like?
Nauseating.
It kind of feels like you're on the verge of throwing up. Like the whole time. Like right there. Yeah.
Shaky.
Mixed with indecisiveness. That's the key factor.
I am really happy I lingered. This is very entertaining.
I'm glad we could help.
I'm glad too. Me too. I don't know what needs to happen now. I'm holding this book and it's just you, me, and Chill Bastet.
And Ashdale and Rachel.
Ashdale and Rachel.
Yep, the NPCs went onto the ship. Ashdale was the first one on.
Everybody but me.
Oh, you're right.
I still don't want to be on
Look,
it. But
you're valid. Ez is like no. Ez is like that's funny.
Ez is like, I have
fly
had
from here."
too much shit happen up here in the last however many days. I don't need this right now. I'm good.
that's the best part.
Rattle.
That was just earlier. No, that was yesterday. That was yesterday. You're right.
This is our
was thinking-
responsibility, says Ashdale to Esprey.
With what though? Like, what are we supposed to do with it?
Wait.
Take it for a spin?
Just park it over Hollice.
Can we? Ashdale asks. Ashdale's looking at you, Finnegan. Can you make this thing go?
Can I?
What is happening?
Tinkerbell, do I believe in it fly?
What is happening? Where have your minds gone? It's happening already.
So much.
The ship is sucking your brains out. Get out.
This is a weird
No,
moment. Flashback. We're going to have a flashback to Esprey saying, "Put them together.
Listen.
Text them together. See what happens."
Listen.
I want them to talk to each other.
But this is a mind flayer ship. We know what mind flayers are. We didn't know what would happen if we touched the artifacts together. I wanted to science it.
You're standing next to the premier necromancer of the Chilean Empire.
Okay.
They had a premier necromancer.
I don't know what that means.
That means her whole job is making undead things get up and making them serve her and killing things to make more undead things and binding them to her will. And
Okay.
Okay.
I don't know what that has to do with the artifact.
Oh, necromancers are evil.
Okay.
Oh,
And
All
the
of them?
shill made
Oh,
the
yeah.
artifacts by basically shoving a
Okay.
soul into it by
But
using
did
the
I
energy
didn't
from
know
dying
that
people.
back then.
Yes.
Yes, we did.
Well, I just didn't.
Yeah. Yeah.
wait.
I just thought they were lonely and that maybe they would like to talk to each other because they probably
Oh,
knew each
the
other.
artifacts aren't necessarily evil. The people that made them. I mean,
Why is she helping?
I mean, it's like crossing the
Scared.
streams, though, it feels like.
yeah, hey, not everyone in an evil empire is evil. But usually the people in power are mostly overwhelmingly super fucking evil.
Yeah. No, I feel bad for the people in the artifacts.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
See?
I would not feel
That's what
bad
my brain
for this
was.
particular Chilean ghost, if that helps.
No. I
Oh,
just
that does help.
thought
Actually,
that
a
they
little bit.
wanted to maybe talk to each other.
She also seems remarkably stable.
Mm-hmm.
Like
I
Sheila,
noticed that.
Ronnie was not. That was Why is she? Also, does she know anything about if she knows our faces are in the book? Does she know why? I guess I could just ask her if she knows why. Aya is in the book too.
Who? Do you mean to open the book right now, Finnegan? The book opens, it rampages through pages and shows both pictures that you were thinking of. Is she not a warden?
We don't think so.
I don't know. I would ask Shilarani, but she's no longer on this plane. You'd have to. She's no longer on this plane, right?
No, she's at our house.
She's hanging around. We're working on it.
She's in a tree, I think, outside our house right now.
My tree.
That's true.
Forgive me.
You shout from the.
I'm not sure.
My tree.
I'm not sure I'm following. You're telling me that the most promising young wizard of my age is haunting a tree right now?
Not haunting, just chilling. She's vibing.
It's complicated.
We didn't tell her to go there.
She's not doing. She's been through a lot, and she is not doing great.
Uh-oh.
I just natural 20'd. Oh my god.
Oh, for
Oh,
fuck's sake.
shit.
You're saying she's not hale. Is her mind shattered?
Yeah,
I don't know.
that's a good way of putting it.
Was she conscious the entire time?
In and
Oh,
out?
shit. Were you not? Is that the problem?
Of course not.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
No mind could withstand that. Of long periods of suspended practice. I was not conscious. She should not have been.
So what happened? What
She
would
was
have
very
caused
much-
that?
Shill Sulian was like, haha, watch this. That son of a bitch. Okay.
Sulian wanted to set her free, but he was also to be interred. Was he in the vault?
Not
No.
when we got there.
He's
but there was
out.
a hole in it, right?
Yeah, there was a break.
Yeah, somebody either
A
broke it or
breach.
out.
Remember, you all know that Sulian's wandering around, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I just don't know what to tell Boston.
Oh, if you want to withhold information, then I can't leverage this 20 to help you, says the narrator. I'm doing my best.
No, I don't want to withhold information.
I don't know what we're telling, but
Wait, so
yeah, but that makes
so she was suspended and she's more stable because did she just go into like a deep freeze sleep almost? Like she like
That is what should have
Pause.
happened. And the only things that can wake us are some kind of damage or attack on the structure,
Oh, that would have done it.
or the arrival
Yeah.
of the wardens. But this is important. Once either is resolved, both are temporary. She should have still gone back to sleep. If she was awake, it means that the binding never held her unconscious. And the only reason to do that would be if someone wanted her to be aware of them when they got there,
Ew.
and they didn't fulfill one of those two qualities.
because he never showed up. Right?
Sulian destroyed her mind for his own want. Well, that's disgusting. At least he's dead now.
You know what about that?
Mm.
He's
No, but
multiplied.
Right.
So
Multiplied and dead.
undead, maybe.
Truly.
I hate him so much.
Well, that's disgusting.
He is on our quickly hopefully depleting list of who will die.
Oh.
Very
He's
quickly.
at the top of the shit list
at the
right
top of
now.
You must be very powerful wizards to challenge Sulian. But again, that's your problem and not mine.
Wait, can you? I'm curious of what you meant with before because I don't want to keep you too long. But what did you mean by showing us how to get the ship
Ah,
out
yes.
of here?
Come with me. You will all want to not be on the ship for this. She
Yes.
she walks through Esmeralda down the ramp. Does anyone
I will
stay on the
exit.
ship for this?
No, I'm exiting. Can I pull Ashdale out with me if she's not moving out too?
She picks up. She closes the lid and picks up the chest with the platinum in it and carries it down the ramp.
Thank
God,
you.
you're so fucking strong. Okay.
This is pretty heavy, she says.
Yeah, it looks heavy.
You could ask for help, Rachel says. Yeah, but you're tiny, so it makes me look bad if you're carrying half of it. Oh, come on, Rachel says. She grabs half of the box.
Hells yeah, she would.
Yeah, right. You're all at the bottom of the ramp. She walks you over back to the door, and to the right of the door, which is easy to miss because it's behind the door that opened, there's a small pedestal and a curvy. It looks like a little coin purse, like a triangular bloated coin purse with no opening. That's the best way I could describe this. It's like a bloated triangle. Okay. Maybe better to imagine a hamburger bun cut into a rounded triangle. That's the kind of depth and shape you're looking at. Tactily, it feels firm.
What is this?
She picks it up and hands it or passes it to Finnegan. Do you take it?
Yes.
I only know in theory how it works, but I know that the intercessor is the only one who can operate it. She looks at you expectantly.
With this, do I open the?
You hold it up like that. There is a weird sound and a rushing pop, and the ship pops like a fucking balloon and flies into the shape you're holding, and it's gone.
What?
This is now an empty room.
What?
That's maybe the most
You have
valuable thing that we ever claimed, she says.
You have a little portable spaceship now.
Oh, wow.
That's cool
Oh
as
my
fuck.
goodness.
I ain't
Does it
carrying
just
it.
sit in like a little bag?
Unless you ask for it to come out, I assume.
Wait, is this an artifact?
It's a curious question, she says. she vanishes.
No.
And the vault gets completely dark.
I don't like
Wow.
that.
I don't know. We have a torch, don't we?
Scare me. I have a ship in my,
Yeah.
Yeah.
in my midst now. I'll just pop it. We do have
Ashdale,
torches.
pop a torch. I think you have a couple of like torches just burn without heat, right? So
I made one of them, yeah.
I'm
All right.
uncomfortable.
Well,
I know how you'll feel better, Ashdale says, and she pats the chest.
I was about to say, okay, it's 1,200 platinum to each of us, including Rachel.
1,200? 60,000 divided by 5?
You said it was 60,000 gold worth of platinum,
Oh,
didn't you?
I apologize. Yeah, you dropped the 10. Yes. Yep, you're correct. 60,000 gold worth in platinum.
Okay,
So
60,000. Yes.
Divided by
Each bar is 50 platinum.
What? No, wait, hold on.
Sure.
No. 1 platinum is 10 gold, right?
Yes. And 1 bar is worth 50 platinum.
Oh, okay. So, okay, I missed that was a different thing. Okay.
Apologies.
Okay.
Units.
Sorry. So 1,200 platinum
lost me.
coins
I'm writing.
a worth of monetary things is what we have.
It's too many
We
numbers.
can do this math when we get back. In the safety of not here.
There's a lot of weight to carry, and right now it's just Ashdale and Rachel looking at it.
I mean, we have a bag of holding, right?
How full is that bag now?
Well,
It's pretty
it has a
full.
lot. I could read off what's in it.
I think I also have what's in it. I'm gonna make sure.
It's 24 bars per person at the amount you just pitched, remember?
I did it by gold value worth. 60,000 gold divided by 5 is 12,000 gold. Divided by 10 is 1,200 platinum.
And then divided by 50 per bar is 24 platinum bars per character. A bar is
Do
big.
we
A bar
do
is
we
worth,
have to care that it's a bar? I'm confused.
I mean, it's just no more or less than you have to care about it being like it's a bigger dividend. It's going to be harder to change out, right?
So I do need to track that it's a bar.
I would say so, yeah.
Okay, well that changes things. Okay, never mind, y'all. You did not get 1,200. You got 24 bars.
24 platinum bars.
Okay.
I'm allergic to math.
I know.
24 platinum bars, but each bar is worth 50.
Each bar is going to be roughly 24 to 30 pounds, something like that. That's a lot of weight.
50 platinum, sorry.
Yeah, you'll want to leverage the bag of holding somehow to use this to get this out of here. If it's of any consolation, this is not much of a spoiler. The last party, for weird reasons, literally had a human-sized marble statue in their bag of holding for most of the campaign, and they had a lot of trouble fitting shit in there. You do not have a human-sized marble statue in your bag, so.
True.
Was it to give our friend? Was it to give Gibby?
What? Oh, Yabondon. Doesn't he
Yeah.
collect the little figurines though? They're like teeny for him,
It
right?
was not to give to Yvonne. It's because they were afraid of the statue.
Oh, I thought a person had been turned into it and they were like, we got to carry him around.
I'm gonna be paranoid about every statue we come across now.
I know. It's great.
It's just a new.
It gets better
thing
and
that
better
you unlock
every
now.
night. Ah, but I digress.
Okay.
Does
So,
that mean we can put it in the bag of holding?
what's in the bag right now?
The danger gems.
two foot lockers for the gems.
Mhm.
The magic torch normally, but it's out right now. The book with the bad spells in it.
Oh, that's a good
The
book.
box, the box with a sable spear in it. A small box with a sable wand. The sable rings are in a custom box. The sable mace, I don't remember where it ended up. I thought I had it, but the document said Ashdale
You
has
did
it.
ultimately take it. Did I not change
Okay,
that on the document? I thought I did.
Well, last time I looked, no, but I haven't had a chance to look. But that's in a medium box. Another medium box of a long sword. Small box. The little bottle for Rachel. A small box for another wand. Another small box for the bangle. 2 large boxes and a medium box.
Is that in addition
And a
to everything you
tent.
just said?
Yeah.
Okay. You'll have to take the tent out, and then the chest will fit.
Okay. Sweet.
We can do that.
But then the bag is essentially full. It's like not bursting, but it's going to be hard to fit anything significant in there.
Okay.
So we're gonna need a
Fair enough.
solution for even like after we have like the platinum bars not in there anymore. We might need something else to store things that need to be kept safe in.
Yeah. Can we? Would it be safe to leave things in a vault?
We can't reseal them behind us.
Correct.
Right?
But
The
we're the only
vault
ones that
very, yeah. The shill very explicitly wanted to pass the buck, and if it could be hidden in their vault, then they failed in doing that. But you have it now. They no longer have responsibility for it.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
What does it take to make a bag of holding?
It is beyond the means of the party right now.
Okay.
But I like where your head's at.
Can we store it at Yibby's house?
The money? Sure. The ship? Is that what you mean?
No, I'll keep the ship is just in like a little bag with me, right? Or that's what I imagined it.
Yeah. You have the ship is literally this big now.
It's so cute.
You have a bag of holding specifically for the ship. And
Okay.
apparently the chest was maybe in there before because they hadn't touched it. And how did they get it in this building? They either built the building around it or used that thing to get it in here somehow.
Oh,
So
ship.
in some ways, the ship's like a big bag of holding. In other ways, do you want to open that up in the middle of a town to get your shit out of it? So it's like not a perfect solution to storing things.
Gotcha. Wait, I want to write.
People might have questions if you whip that out somewhere.
Yeah.
I have questions.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about my ship.
There
Don't
is
worry
no
about it.
charisma check high enough.
What?
Mass
Pretty
panic.
persuasive.
Dogs and cats living together. Mass hysteria.
I love that
Nature,
movie.
Wait, ship. I'm just gonna write ship. I have ship.
You have a whole ship.
Ship.
You
But we
gotta
can take the ship out now and put things in it now.
be a
'cause
little
we're
more
back
specific.
in
But
space.
once you do, how are you going to get back into the ship? Where are you going to take it out?
Yeah,
In the
basically
woods?
what we put in the ship is in there for a long time.
Yeah,
And I don't
which
know
might
Go
be a good thing if like. Well, I was gonna say. Well, I was gonna say like things like the artifacts. Like we don't need to get those out of things. So like, but also I don't want to put artifacts in the ship. I feel like that's wrong.
The moment
I
you,
like that's a
I've thought of that too.
bad
the moment you
idea.
need them, you have to take the ship out to go on there and get them.
Yeah.
And when is that moment going to be? And where is it going to happen?
Yeah.
And will you have time to deal
Somewhere
with the fact
incredibly inconvenient, I
it's
imagine.
on a galleon? Yeah.
Yeah.
So now what?
Clunk.
That's it. You won the module. You got the boat. Congratulations. You have a spaceship.
I
What?
don't
Yeah,
feel like
Your
a winner.
DM gave you a spaceship. You just have to find the key, and then you can fly the
My
spaceship.
player ship.
Yes.
No, I hate it.
Can I think about where the key is? Am I? The key's not going to come to me like the book comes to me. I'm assuming. Because would it also be Chelden'noth's key or like? Sorry, I'm trying to connect. I'm trying to connect things and figure out what this could possibly be.
You don't
Not
know
a
what
real.
the.
Right?
I mean,
Not a
when you
metaphor.
think about the key, the book of Chelden'noth, was it still in your hands?
Yeah, I'm assuming so.
Great, me too.
I don't think I put it up.
It whips open and shows you this sort of hexagon-shaped thing with strange, writhing characters, sigil, string on the surface of it.
I don't like how
It's a
eager all
flat
of this is.
hexagon.
I know, right?
Hexagon.
Mhm.
Does it say anything? Well, we can't. I can't forget. Can I read the book? Or not really? The book kind of reads itself to me.
Yes.
Does it say anything about where, like, it just show the picture? I can only understand the picture, or can I understand anything about like where it is or what it is?
You don't really understand the words around it right now. The language is sort of written in circles and sometimes overlapping itself somehow, like multiple words written on top of each other. Like, even if you could read the language, which you recall being able to, but now you can't, you couldn't read it. It's like, someone typing 16 words on top of each other.
Okay.
The words seem to move, but it's not legible. But this is the key.
Okay.
The book does not know where it is, but it does know you will find it if you don't die.
I'm
Great.
sick. I don't plan on dying, so. We should leave. I don't like that the whole place turned off. I don't like that. So we should probably boogie.
Do I have the tent also, just not in the bag of holding anymore, or is someone else taking
Is
the
that
tent?
something that I can
Ashdale
carry?
will take the tent. You can carry the tent
Okay.
from Spring. You want to carry it?
Yeah.
Okay. Like, it's a
Okay.
thing you'll have to drop at a fight because
there
it's just a big fucking tent. But yeah, you can carry it.
Yeah. I just want to make sure we don't lose track of our stuff. My apparently my great plan.
There's that one right there. Sorry.
My great plan to have a digital inventory backfired. My Google storage is full, and I can't
no.
even
on the
edit the
kitchen
file
table.
I have. I know,
okay.
right? I'm gonna have to make
Why?
a different one. I know. I'm mad about it.
What are you mad about? What did I miss?
My Google storage is full, and I'm not allowed to edit my inventory. I didn't even realize that was a problem that could happen.
Oh,
So
gosh. Yeah,
I'm
phone
going
photos can
back
fill it up
to-
pretty quick, especially videos. I have to go on and delete videos sometimes. And I did at some point start paying them for extra space, which is a trap because now I have to pay them. Because if I stop paying them, then all my this is so much stuff.
all
goes
your
on.
stuff goes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's convenient to have cloud storage, but
I might have to go. Because I deleted about 400 photos last month, and apparently that was not enough.
yeah, target videos, and PDFs.
I
Yeah.
just, for funsies, I like cleared out my phone the other day because I hadn't, and I realized my phone was being kind of slow. I deleted, I think it was around 3,500 pictures and videos from it.
Good
Like-
Lord.
3,000 to 4,000 pictures and videos. I was like, well, I wonder why my phone is slow. I wonder
Yeah.
why my phone is struggling.
Oof.
Yeah. I have 83 gigabytes of stuff on my phone, apparently.
I apologize for dragging this down a digression. So you
Is that
exit.
what you needed?
You exit the facility. That's it. That's
Yeah,
the vault. You
I
did
don't
it.
think
We have
yeah,
everything,
else.
right?
Okay.
Can we come back?
Nothing stopping you.
Okay.
It's a bit of a hike,
Just
but
make
why
sure.
not?
Like, I don't think we need to come back. I just in case we realize we need to come back. I wasn't sure if it would like Stay.
Is there anything else cool in the fortress?
So
now
as
that we
you-
know the traps are...
Is Ranmar the first person to exit the vault?
Yeah.
Ashdel's going to be so frustrated. As you exit the vault, you look across the bridge, and there's some hooded, creepy being standing there.
Is it
Hold on.
Sulian?
No.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, the robes look tattered and ancient.
Oh,
Is it
God.
Chelden'noth?
It's Chelden'noth, isn't it? No.
Come back in, Ranmar. Come back in.
Ranmar, there are strong, firm hands around your hips. You are picked up, and then you are placed behind the party. Ashdale looks at you for a moment, and then slams her helmet on and grabs Finnegan by the shoulder and walks Finnegan out the door with her to confront whatever's out there.
Okay, I was gonna say no. Don't attack him. Don't attack him.
That's why I'm bringing you out here. You try to
Okay.
talk to him, and if not, then I guess I'm going to try to hit the thing, which is probably not going to go well for us, right? So can you
Don't hit him.
all right.
Don't hit him.
All right.
Ashdale, can you please? No, okay.
I think you have power with me, girl.
Everything's fine. This is fine. This is fine.
I want to trot on up and just be like, I gotta just shut.
In your minds, all of you see sort of like a school play, like children putting on some kind of a performance. And they futz it up, but they seem both proud of themselves and nervous. And then the audience stands up and claps for them earnestly.
Is it us?
The
that
being
was insulting.
The being is still staring at you.
I don't appreciate
Wait.
that.
They're clapping for us?
We're the kids messing around on the stage trying to put on a play, right?
He
That's not
insulted
very
us, Finn.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think that's very kind. I'm working real hard out here.
The being,
Spoken like a true bard.
it feels like it cocks its head at you, like it's curious, but it doesn't actually move its head. It's more of a feeling in your mind you have looking at the thing.
I don't know what he wants. What would you? I don't like that we're being made fun of because we're trying real hard, and I think I'm doing things for you actually. So I don't know why you're being sassy with me.
You're doing what he can't.
Our bard is just the
Yeah,
politely
exactly.
shit
That's what I'm
talking
trying to say.
the mind flayer in his head right now. That's what's happening.
I'm not shit talking. I'm just putting facts out there. and
Politely shit talking.
I am doing things. I'm trying to help here.
Politely sassing.
I'm politely sassing. Wait. So are we gonna call?
You
someone
have another
multiple-
vision, and now it is a group of very, very elderly bears on the stage, and the people are still clapping earnestly.
Why are we bears now, John?
I
know
don't
what
get
that
this
means.
one.
I want to have a conversation with you.
Finnegan, make a charisma roll. Add your proficiency. Don't fail.
Okay, let me try. Don't say that.
Ladies.
It scares me when you say that. I literally put all my dice up. Do you want transit? Transit will surely never let us down. I don't have the thing is gone, right? The double rolly. I don't remember what that
That's for
was.
dexterity.
You don't have that anymore.
Okay. I think I still had it written on my thing, so I want to make sure that it's either gone. I can mark it off or.
I stopped concentrating on it.
Oh.
No, it's
I
not
like
me.
it. I don't like any of it. Oh boy.
But
Oh boy.
what do we get?
No, I'm.
Oh, we don't know yet. Here it comes.
No, I'm not procrastinating. Ooh, that is a 25.
Oh.
Oh, good.
You open up the communication channel.
I don't like the way that that's referred to.
Mm-mm.
At last. You are making measurable progress. Thank you.
Am I?
Can we hear this, or is this
You can
happening?
all hear this.
Okay.
It's in your
Alright.
heads, which you can decide how much you like that.
I don't like it at all.
Okay.
It's making me a little nervous.
You don't feel appreciated.
No, because you said that I'm a baby and then a bear.
Try to show you visions that come from your own. I'm not an illusionist. I show you
Okay.
pieces of your own memories.
Oh. Okay.
Who had a memory of bears on stage?
They're
Who had the
imperfect.
bear memory?
Asking for a
Which one?
friend.
What? I'm glad we're making progress, but I don't know how I've made progress. I don't know what we're going towards.
You've claimed the seat. Only the key remains.
But then what?
Do you know where the key is?
It's not time yet.
When will it be time?
When you're ready,
How do I know I'm ready?
I will know. If you go now, you will die. If you go too late, you will die. We will find the
It's a
right time.
fine window of opportunity. You said you'll tell me when it's time?
The prophecy will carry us. We will know. You have the book and the seat. Only the key remains.
Okay. Why I don't know if we've talked about it, but why do we need the seat? What is the seat for? Is the seat
Answers.
wait, so outside of is the seat the ship?
Yes.
Okay.
Seat,
like the
chair,
entirety.
throne.
Okay.
It makes more sense to you now. It's like a chariot, something that will carry you.
Oh. Okay. That makes sense. Okay.
Mhm.
Was that your ship? Or your seat?
Chelden'noth's.
I think Chelden'noth's not very nice. That makes me a little scared. I don't know. Do we know much about it? We know that Chelden'noth was another mind flayer.
You see some scenes you've seen before. The city being destroyed, the flying city. And now it's clearer because you recognize that it's mind flayers being destroyed by these beholders. But there are two of them standing together now. And they're holding hands. And one of them is Chelden'noth. The vision ends.
Was the other one Chelden'noth?
I must go for a time.
No.
I can no longer support you in the way I have been. But you no longer need it.
But what about you?
I will return.
But where are you going?
You ask so many questions.
Yeah.
There are some answers for which you're not ready. But you are ready to begin. He reaches a hand out to you as if he wants you to take his hand. It's four-fingered and the fingers are long.
What if I don't hold your hand?
Do you take his hand?
You know what? Yeah. Okay. Is Ashdale still with me?
Yeah, she's with you. She seems pretty
Okay, I'm just
uncertain, but
checking.
she's just watching you, arms crossed. You can't see her face because she's got her helmet on, but you're pretty sure you know what her face looks like right now.
Okay.
You take the hand of Chelden'noth, and there is a rush in your mind, and there's now a fundamental change to your character. Congratulations.
Great.
You no longer have a single free cast of Detect Thoughts each day. Instead,
Cool.
you may freely choose to cast it at will with one condition. Every time you cast it, it happens the way you expect, and you roll the check we've been rolling. If you fail,
Okay.
there will be consequences, but it will still work.
Okay. So now I can do one of it, not all of the detect thoughts, just one of the detect thought.
You
can just
have
do it
a
freely.
detect thoughts you can do at
Yeah.
will as many times as you want. If you keep making the check, it just keeps working and you don't suffer any consequences.
Okay. Oh, okay. That's I'm gonna say thank you because that's a lot of power I think you just placed in my
I have
being.
placed nothing. You have been working towards it, and I have unlocked it. We
Gotcha.
created you.
You
have a rush of history as you see the elders, as they call themselves, the mind flayers populating this world, casting some kind of magic, and halflings rising up from the dust and existing. You were created. Your race, your species was created by the mind flayers.
What the fuck?
That's gonna take a minute to process that. But
Chelden'noth
why?
Are we still
turns
seeing this?
towards the party and is looking at your companions now. Yeah, you're not seeing the vision that was just for Finnegan,
Okay.
the slideshow.
Okay.
But Chelden'noth is looking directly at Esme right now.
Please don't hurt my friends.
Look at your elvish companion. Do you see what I see?
What do you see?
Reach out, my student. Gently reach into her mind.
No. I don't think she wants me there.
Esmeralda will nod at Finn.
I don't think Esmeralda wants me in her mind right now.
You've trusted me this far.
I can still hear this.
Yeah,
Yes?
but
Yeah.
she said
Okay.
no.
No, nod.
That means yes.
Yeah.
Esme is
Wait.
inviting
A very
you in.
hesitant.
Oh,
go ahead.
okay. If you say it's okay, then okay, that's fine. Okay, I guess so.
Okay.
I guess I reach out to
Make the
Esmeralda.
check.
Oh,
Wait, what check?
You roll a die. Roll a die.
Oh, God.
Add your charisma and your proficiency. Don't fail.
Okay.
Oh, I thought it
Wait.
was other people got to save against it. Is it different?
They get to say so. Detect thoughts will still work the same for the target. Casting, it's different. It doesn't take a spell slot. Instead, Finnegan rolls this check. You can still use a spell slot to cast it as well. You still know the spell. You can cast the incantation, but you don't have to because it's now also innately in you. You can just do it.
But
Well, can I cast it because I'm scared?
That's not what Chelden'noth said.
I don't understand.
He said detect. He
So-
said no. He said to reach
He
out to
said
her mind.
reach
and
into
I
her
am.
mind. Mm-hmm.
But I'm detecting thoughts was reaching into her mind.
Mm-hmm. If you want to cast a spell, you can cast a spell.
are there still negative consequences if he casts it and uses a spell slot?
I would say using a spell slot's a consequence, but it's not what could happen. It's also you're under the Temple of Tempest, says the narrator, just trying to egg you into using the power he just gave you.
I'm gonna roll. You said add charisma, right?
Mm-hmm. Charisma and proficiency.
Oh, proficiency.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I forgot I had it on my sheet as like one thing. I was like, I don't add 2 of the stats, do I? I rolled an 18 and then add 11.
Okay. So you have a very large number. Look at that.
Something.
You're so
I do.
worried. You're fine.
I'm so worried.
You can now see in Esmeralda's surface thoughts, but there's something else there.
No.
There's like a barrier. That doesn't belong there. It's wrong.
No, no,
Yeah, it's wrong.
no.
It wouldn't take much, Finnegan. You could just push it aside and let Esmer
No.
experience whatever's behind it.
No, that doesn't sound like a positive thing, though.
I agree. The barrier doesn't sound like a positive thing.
No.
Are there feelings behind it?
I feel like this is a bad thing that's happening. I feel like you're trying to get me to push into Esmer's brain, and I'm not here for it.
The Shillian artifact, place that there. It doesn't belong there. I could remove it,
Oh.
but so can you.
Oh. Oh, it's a bad thing? You're telling me that Chelden'noth is bad. I'm
To
trying
be
to figure out
fair.
if bad means for him is good.
That's true. That's fair enough. This is a fair enough struggle Finnegan's experiencing right now. But you can tell this thing is creepy inside of Esmer's head. It's not part of her mind. It's
Okay.
it's an alien
Actual
presence there.
bad.
Yeah.
Okay, actual bad, then yeah.
You just kind of pluck it out.
Just
There you go. Cool. You have a crazy rush of memories, and you remember your time in the forest very differently. Your brother and sister were there the entire time. You were basically never alone. When you wanted to be alone, they gave you distance and space, but you were always safe because they were there protecting you. It was always at least one of them the entire time you were in the forest. Your father was present too. The only one who wasn't there, ever, was your mom.
Fuck.
Oh.
Chelden'noth vanishes.
no, is Chelden'noth, please tell me if Chelden'noth and Ardnoth are kissing. Please tell me if they're smooching.
I had the same thought. I was like, oh, that's gay.
These,
Please tell me if they're smooching.
these
I'll
players,
cry.
they have one goal, everybody. Yeah. One goal.
Tell me they're
No,
holding hands.
they were holding
Holding
hands
hands.
at the end
They're
of the
so
world. It's so
They're so
Gave him
and you
60,000
couldn't-
gold worth of shit. What are they so? No, it was Ashdel's cute though. We got to think about Ashdel. The Bugbears is also cute. The fucking Umber Hulk, really adorable actually. Finnegan can now freely read fucking minds. Oh, but is the Chelden'noth mind flayer mooching the other mind flayer? Is that happening though? Because that's the thing we're mostly interested in is the mooching.
It sounds so gay to be holding hands at the end of the world.
I know, right?
I think
Like,
I think I can speak for us all when I say the reason that is a thing is because it does give like some humanization to, and that's what I know that Finn
Yeah.
has wanted all along is to like
Yes.
just be told
Yes.
that Chelden'noth is something more than just a fucking mind flayer.
Yes, Esme is so very right. Exactly that. Been on this Chelden'noth crusade, and if he has a little,
So,
Okay.
just quick question: when Finn did that, could he see what he revealed as well? Like if he was already
No,
in my head?
because he was very explicit. He wasn't going to dig into your mind, and that was a deep recessed memory. But the barrier was wrong. It didn't belong there.
yeah, that was my holdup. Is I didn't want to go into your mind, but I will take away the thing that's blocking you. That's okay.
I don't even know how I would. I don't even know how I would react to that.
I wrote pluck barrier from Esmine.
so do we know? Does anyone other than Finn and Esme know that something just happened?
I
Okay.
mean, you heard the conversation because that was publicized. It was Finnegan broadcasting it telepathically to the party, essentially.
But we don't know that
What he
something
saw.
there was a barrier or that the barrier is yoinked.
Correct.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so I feel like at that moment, Esmery would have like kind of just, and then maybe just got really, really unsteady and just kind of dropped to the ground. Not like passed out, but just kind of.
What?
Rachel's getting really like, everybody,
I was like,
everybody.
can I-
when Esme goes down on the ground like that, there are feelings happening. I need help.
There are
Help,
feelings.
help. Come back over. Come over the bridge. Come over the
But I'm
bridge.
still next to her. Can
Oh, that's
I?
true. You are.
Yeah, because I got moved. Can I?
I got moved.
Got moved.
Got
Can I?
lifted.
Like, Raymar got plucked.
I did. Yoink back here. So can I?
She
Can
plucked
I
them.
like put my hand on Esme's shoulder and be like, what happened? Are you okay?
I
It seems
don't.
like a
I don't know.
This amnesia times is a hell of a drug.
Oh yeah.
Oh, was it more memories?
No, not like new memories, like different ones. Like
Oh.
Different perspective on the same memory.
I just remembered things that didn't happen the way that I thought they did. I remember spending a lot of time alone in the woods. And that apparently is not real. My brother and my sister and my father were there the whole time. How does that happen?
Oh.
How does that happen? How do I just remember years of my life completely differently? I don't even know what's real. Like, what's real?
That part where Ashdale picked up Ranmar and reminded them to go back behind the party because that's where the clerics go. Where he just says, that's real. That was definitely a real thing I observed.
Why did you have to rub my face in it? I'm
Trying to soften the blow right here, Ranmar. Just play along.
Okay, thank you. Great. Okay.
I got you.
So it was Razat, right?
The wand.
But
Says
the wand.
narrator.
The wand.
Mhm. So the wand
wand
wait, we
seems
don't-
to yeet memories. That was the effect that was understood by the party.
But what about the barrier? Because it said Chelden'noth said it was an artifact, right?
Well, the implication was that it was something of the Shillian artifact that hit Esmeray. Like that's the only one. It could have been some other artifact. He literally said it was from the Shillian artifact. That's like what he was implying to you.
Okay.
And the wand is the one that actually hit Esmeray. Like she took 2 hits from it in the opening episode.
But I wouldn't have experienced any of like that portion of it, right? Like I wouldn't. All that happened to me is that these came flooding back. I'm not like I couldn't see that Finn did a thing.
No, you were very much aware that you heard the conversation. You knew that there was something in the way in your head, and then you nodded. And you basically said, "Yeah, you can go in there, and if that's what he's saying to do." And so, and you could feel like essentially a splinter being pulled out from your brain, and then this kind of rushed out.
Ew.
Yeah.
Well,
that's a lot.
Finn, were there any other? Oh wait, no, we didn't. That wasn't out loud. Never mind. Just kidding.
The only thing the party is not privy to are the memories that Franchi that Esmeray had after the removal until she told you all. I guess there's actually nothing that you're not aware of at this point because it was all spilled out.
Oh,
so.
Okay. So, Finn, were there any other barriers lurking?
Not that you saw.
Not that I saw. I don't also think that was just Esmeray. Like I don't know like anything else. Like if we also have things, like how would we know or not know? I'm just thinking everything.
If it came from the wand, right? None of us got hit, and Rizat didn't go after anyone but me.
But what?
So, and it's fine. I think I'm okay.
Well, I mean, Finn has not used detect thoughts on any of us prior to this, right?
That's
right.
true.
So
correct.
that would be the only way that we would know.
Bingo.
Yeah. But if I roll, see,
well, wouldn't you rather find out?
die.
Would you rather find out what the bad thing that's going to happen is in the controlled environment rather than out in the wilderness?
Yeah.
The narrator's confused. Are you saying this is a controlled environment?
That's what I was also trying to.
Well, I mean, I'd say it's more controlled than like in the middle of like a gigantic swarm of enemies.
I mean, As far as places go, beneath a temple, beneath a fortress, in front of a vault, feels relatively controlled.
There's a Umber Hulk corpse right here, and you just got to
Yeah, but
talk
Finn
to.
has literal control of the, like, literally knows how everything works in the fortress.
That's true.
That makes it, in my opinion, very
That's true.
controlled.
How sad your pet Umber Hulk is dead, though. That's sad.
No.
Little Umber Hulk.
Yeah. Too bad, so sad.
It is unfortunate.
Can you talk with him? No, don't talk with Umber. It's okay.
I am not casting Speak with Dead on the Umber Hulk. I'm sorry.
But it's so
What if he's
cute.
got-
It
he's
is
got
really
little things to
cute.
share?
No, I don't think so.
No, I think he was just protecting us. So wait, I kind of missed the thing about, or didn't like. They're supposed to go back to sleep. The with shit, I just forgot her name again. Bastet was talking about whenever they got out the thing and went back.
Yeah, so the reveal there was that poor Shilarani is, what's the technical term? El Nutso. She is La Nutsa because she has been conscious the entire time she was in there. And that's not how it was supposed to work. She was supposed to be essentially suspended, like a perfect form of sleep, unconscious for long stretches of time, only to basically peek her head into consciousness when the vault summoned her to do so. That's why Bastet and the other Shillian ghost you encountered were like totally fine.
I can't remember his name, but the one that was guarding the jewels,
Yeah.
right?
He was a bit of a dick.
But
Gotcha.
he made it sound like he had been watching the gems the whole time, because when we got to the halfling that was cracking his way out, I was like, you just happened to be looking at it when it started cracking? And he was like, well, what else was I going to do? Right?
He had
Yeah,
a bit of a
yeah,
different
yeah.
arrangement, but he would be woken up for events with the gems. Yeah.
Gotcha. So they can't do anything. They just wake up to witness it, and then
I mean, it wasn't clear what he would have done. His job was really just to
Fair.
explain to you what the hell you were inheriting and then get the hell out.
I imagine being on the job and then like the gym starts breaking, and you're like,
Well, it's not my
Outside of-
problem.
Yeah.
outside of my demographic.
That wasn't supposed to happen. Can you say yikes?
Yeah. Okay. That makes more sense. Can I help if I can go in and pluck little things? Can I help Shilarani?
Oh. Says the narrator.
He says.
I think you would very, very need her consent first,
Yeah, absolutely.
because I
But
feel like that would be very, 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 very bad.
You got flavor blasted though.
I was gonna not remind you of my misfortune, but yeah, I got flavor blasted by trying to text her.
Well, hey,
I'm just saying.
you texted her, and then you had the esteemed privilege of being able to cast the best spell in the entire game for a full day, and you didn't cast it.
Alcohol
you
was
did.
involved. No, I didn't.
Not
I
a
didn't.
single color
did.
spray.
I know,
no.
but I didn't want to. I thought about
Next time you get it, I want you to do nothing besides just walk down wherever you're at. Just
That
like,
was what I meant to do, and then
Right.
we got distracted.
we got distracted.
Everything happened. A lot happened that episode.
A lot did happen that episode. That was a lot.
It's hard to keep track, honestly. Who knows?
So, do we get to go back to Hollice now? It's been so long.
No.
You did it.
Were there other people in the reaches that we needed to find? I don't remember, honestly.
Your
Are they dead?
objectives were to come out here. It has been a long time. Your objectives were to get to this vault and to rescue Raj and his niece.
So
On the
we
way
have
here,
completed
you
all
heard
of the
of other
objectives.
people, and you don't know what happened to any of the other survivors. Rizat got some of them sent in and either made them undead, or you don't know what happened. I mean, they'd said when you were talking to the protectors upstairs, They had mentioned at one point that there were other survivors just in the temple. Like they wouldn't attack the innocent people. They were just like, when the innocent people rushed in and cowered, they were like, "Don't worry, we got you." And just go over there, and like they're fine.
Oh, okay. So they're here. Okay.
Oh, can we go get
Okay.
them? Or do we want to try to go get them?
I mean, they're just
I
upstairs.
Yeah, but I don't
Oh.
remember how many people we've sent to Hollice. It's been.
Oh, do we have an amount that we want to not send people to Hollice?
I
it
don't
would
know, but we
also-
sent Gina Fortuna.
That's the
Every
entire
one of them
town,
we
yeah.
sent.
Oh, you're
Plus
It's like 30
right.
that we
people.
don't know how many of those people there are, and I don't know how we would get them back through all of the like weather and stuff.
Because it's only getting colder, or is it getting warmer now? I don't know
Warmer.
anymore. It's warmer. Okay.
Oh,
But it would still be probably only have like enough. I mean, I'm sure we could take more supplies or whatever, but without like a
yeah.
wagon or something, and even then it would be like really difficult on the terrain, I think.
Yeah, but what else do we do? Do we just leave them here? Is that
I guess we could always
I
ask
don't know.
Tempest like what happens to them.
Yeah. We have to go back up regardless, I'm assuming. We could just come back down and we can go up and like Tempest and then come back down with the game plan if we want to do something about them, but maybe Tempest will just handle it. I don't know if that's in Tempest.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Sounds
I
good to
feel
me,
it
though.
feels weird leaving a whole like knowing that there's a whole like group of people and then just being like, alrighty,
Bye.
bye.
I mean, I would sort
I
of assume
know.
that they want to return to wherever they came from, unless there's nothing left from where they came. I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
And the ogres are basically decimated now, right? Rizot sent them into their death.
Longtime friend of the show and previous player in the campaign, Fall Down Go Boom, says, "Just abandon them. If they wanted to live, they shouldn't have been stuck there." That is not what Barrick would have done, sir. Barrick would have given the DM the finger and would have escorted those people home. I digress.
I just don't know. I don't know what the tipping point is for Hollice.
Oh, I mean, maybe
how
not bring
many
them to
people-
Hollice. There's probably still surviving towns in the northern reaches.
We could do that.
Can we
they
help
just
get them
roll with
there?
us? Yeah.
I
I
don't
mean-
want to abandon them, but I don't want
I
to
know.
break Hollice.
Head on upstairs and maybe see what's happening.
Yeah. Let's do that. Let's head up and see.
Yeah, and just ask Tempest
How many
like,
people
what happens to
in-
those people? Yeah, how many there
Yeah.
are and what happens to them.
Yeah, okay.
Great.
Meanwhile, I'm gonna try to figure out which memories are real and which ones are not.
Oh, the ones with your
Oh.
siblings' presents are definitely real.
No, I know, but like, Esmeralda is trying to like understand because like that original memory was just as real.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wait. So I'm sorry. For Ez, what does that mean though? Like that everyone was there, except Mom.
Well, that's kind of where I'm at. Is just like why alter that memory? What is the reason behind that?
We could ask the
Yeah.
wand, Ashtel says, looking cautiously at Ramar. They'll talk to us, right?
Oh,
Ashdale said it, not
they
us.
sure will. Why? Okay. Why? Why do you pluck me away from a situation and then want me to touch this awful artifact that wants
So-
to raise an army of the dead?
Magic items and knowing shit, your job. Going first over a ravine when there's a mind flare, whatever the fuck that is the paladin's job.
I
Paladin,
stopped.
cleric.
I
Paladin,
stopped.
cleric.
I stopped when I saw the mind flare. I didn't know he was there. Where
You
is
stopped in the
it?
doorway and Finnegan was just like,
I stopped like mid-step. I'm just like, ah!
I really enjoy the fact that Ashdale grabbed Finn by the shoulders and was like, "You go. This is your problem. You deal with
I know,
it."
right?
like-
She went
Right?
with him
We're-
over the bridge.
We're yelling about the cleric being in the back and brought the bard to the front. Why?
One,
Because
that's his
Chelden'noth
special
lives in his
friend.
head.
That's his special
That's true.
friend. His own words lives in his head, which is not okay, but here we are. 2, flirted with a dragon. And until someone
Somehow
else in the party
didn't
flirts
die.
with the dragon, Finnegan's the one that gets to go first for scary things like that.
Dragon.
I'm not flirting with a dragon.
Oh, wait.
What?
I still.
Yeah. Rachel's
I
like,
did not
wait, hey, this is maybe we have to go upstairs, and there are people waiting for us to be heroes. We have some stuff we have to do right now,
Yep.
right? And we're just gonna get up there, and
Yeah.
it's gonna be fine.
Yeah,
You
let's
don't have to worry about this right now, Ashdale. You're the paladin. You go first. All right, Rachel, she says. You weirdo.
Oh, that's
She
Rachel. I'm so
starts
sorry.
heading her way. Who'd you think that was, Ashdale?
I don't know.
Everything's happening so fast. I'm just gonna stop talking.
I just want to sit down.
Rachel takes a look at Ramar and she's like, follows Ashdale up the stairs.
I don't
I love
understand
her. I love,
what's
I love
happening.
Rachel and Ashdale being the two.
Oh, I
that
know
gets us
exactly
to,
what's
like,
happening.
Do things and, like, progress.
We
and,
should
like,
probably not
why?
talk about dragons and flirting right now. Ranmar.
I don't.
Is there a dragon here? No, that's not it. Sorry. I'm sorry.
That a
don't know what's
particular dragon has an interest in Ranmar.
Oh shit! Yeah. Okay. Look, I forgot about that. Everything's fine.
Oh, you forgot about that? Then what were you
I
gonna,
got to remember something that no one else
what were you going to
did.
talk about? Well,
It's
that's
'cause
what
the
Rachel
barriers
thought was happening. That's why Rachel jumped in.
That's
Like,
what I thought was
I
happening
don't-
too.
she's like, oh,
I
God.
don't. It's fine. We're going upstairs.
All
I
right.
don't know what's happening
Yeah,
anymore.
yeah, we're good. Upstairs you go. You get upstairs. You get upstairs. It's about a 7-minute walk up those stairs. It's harder on the way up than the way down, but get a good work in your legs.
We stepping.
Stepping. And you make it. One of the older of the two clerics is standing guard alone in this room now.
Oh, hi.
You return. How did you find the fortress?
Eventful.
You saved Raj. Well done.
We did. Oh, did Raj come back up
Yes,
and
we did.
get to reunite? Oh, yay.
He's asleep at this time, but certainly grateful and safe. Thanks to your heroism.
Yay. We did not almost drop him over a chasm, but we're not going to think about that right now. I'm sorry. I was thinking heroism. This doesn't have to be in. This is sidestep. I don't have to tell this to the person, but I was just thinking that we forgot to bring him over the thing, and when we opened it, he just dropped.
Hey, he made his save. He's fine.
Heroism. He did. He's fine. He's alive. I just thought it was
Did he
funny.
almost die? Maybe.
Okay,
Yeah.
but also to be fair, that's not what we asked to happen. It's just what happened.
Did you
That's
name
also
the ghost
true.
Betty instead of asking her name?
We didn't know it was a
Maybe.
ghost. We thought we were talking to a fortress. So the fortress needed a name.
I mean, since when do objects talk to you? It's weird.
Anything can happen at this point.
You know what? That's
I'm
fair.
sorry. Since when does
We're
objects
carrying
talk to
a
us?
mind
All of
flayer ship in a hamburger bun. So,
That is
you
a
know,
thing you are doing right now. Yeah, that's absolutely
anything
true.
can happen.
Yeah.
A fortress can talk. And it can be named Betty, okay?
I mean, I guess I won't dispute it at this time. I'll let you keep that.
So wait, what about all the people? Oh wait, we're back up in the like area.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my gosh. Okay,
You can just ask.
what's gonna happen to all the people that got in but not yeeted?
Survivors. Yes, there were 11 of them, not including Raj and his niece. Actually, if you were going to head back towards the valley, perhaps you would escort them.
Yeah.
Where are they going?
No, they live in the northern reaches. There are some townships there.
Yeah. I'm assuming Raj and niece are coming back with us. I'm sure Katsky would like to say hi to friend. So
And they may go where they will.
I thought they were from Hollice.
No, they were from some town that the orcs sacked early on. I remember when this is going way back, but you went
Oh,
in
you're
and
right.
ousted the orcs from Dorden town,
Yeah. Or- yeah.
from Durgeddon's Forge, and that they were using that as a base to sort of like send out raiding parties. And one of the towns that completely destroyed was had Raj and Korvan in it. And you assumed that Raj's niece was Rachel, which is why you freed her before you realized that she was not all she appeared to be.
You're right.
It's almost like it was carefully crafted to trick you into letting the succubus go. I know it's weird.
We love her. We're gonna let her go anyway.
That's fair.
Cool. Yeah, we can guide people. Do we need to rest or anything, or can we just like head out?
We haven't-
Do y'all need rest?
I don't think we've used any spells.
Yeah, it's like mid-afternoon at this point.
Yeah, I just used one.
Yeah, we can maybe head out if everybody else is ready. I don't know who do we think and give big buys to?
All of them, I guess.
Yeah, he points over to a series of doors that have labels Barracks A and Barracks B on them.
You know, that way.
Okay. The first room has a sleeping Raj and his niece sitting on the bed next to him, reading a book. Oh, you come back.
Yeah.
I was really afraid you were going to get trapped in those like ball cage hangy things, but Uncle Raj assured me that you had done all the traps.
We did. We did undo all the traps.
Yeah, he kept saying as he fell asleep that we don't have to worry about Betty anymore. And do you know what a Betty is?
Betty is the fortress that was. No, well, technically not the fortress.
That's good enough.
Betty is a friend.
Okay.
Betty is a concept. Betty is a
slowly
thought.
closing her book. Looks like she's deep in thought now. She's very, very confused by your words as she mulls over what you've said.
Should we wake him up?
Oh, okay.
We're
She kicks her
hang
uncle in the arm. What? Ha! Hey! Oh! They're back. Well, this is not as rude as the last time I was rudely awakened. Did I mention I almost fell to my death in a pit when that cage ball just opened up? It's a good thing I wasn't sleeping. I was sleeping. It's a good thing I'm quick. I am quick.
You were not. Were you sleeping?
Of course I was. What else have I to do in the ball thing up there?
You were talking to us while we were getting you out. You were talking to us the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
No, I took a nap. It was a quick nap. What do you want out of me? Are we getting out of here or not?
Oh, we can. Where are y'all gonna go?
I don't know. That Hollice town seemed fine. Maybe I'll go back there.
You can.
You going out that far? Where are you going?
We're going back to Hollice. We have to drop off some people though. We have to make some little side trips, but
oh yeah, sure. The other folks that are still here, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm right. Great. Well, I'll get my things. I don't have any things. Let's go.
Cool. We'll round up everyone else.
Yeah.
Tell them what's up.
There
Just
are,
head
in
out the door.
fact, 11 other peasants. They seem to have heard of the mighty heroes of Hollice, the heroes of the West. You've come to help them, and they're very excited, eager to go with you.
Can everyone make it? Like, does anybody look like they need like?
They all seem able-bodied and healthy. Yeah.
Okay.
There's people between the ages of like 13 and 47 or so.
Okay. Well, then we can head out, and then I'm assuming will just like tell us where they go, and
They have like
I don't know. I don't know how
clothing
to.
that's going to be appropriate for the weather.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. They've got sturdy cloaks and woven scarves and all the stuff you need to survive outside.
Let's go. Let's tell Tiff
I'm
the
assuming
spy.
we need like
and-
extra food though, right?
They have a ranger.
True.
Oh,
You can feed this many people. That's okay.
Okay.
Maybe one survival check if I'm feeling saucy. Hey,
Well,
I gave you so many presents, and all you had to talk about was how cute the Umber Hulk was. So, like, I just
I didn't get any presents. I got memories that are
24
confusing
platinum
me.
bars.
that's a lot of platinum.
24
bars.
platinum bars.
That's
But
fair.
yeah,
When we get
sure,
back to
no,
Hollice, we are gonna throw the biggest party.
no presents.
I was thinking about the psychic
Immediately.
present.
So you, you start your road back. And we're just going to kind of fast track it. It is I have to hang on, everybody. Hang on. I have to open some stuff, and you can't come with me. So it's just going to make my players vanish here. Da, da, da. And my face. Is it fair that you can also see me right now? Let's say, no, it's not. Hang on, I'm going away. Now you just see the clouds. That's it. So look into the peaceful
Why did my
clouds.
Twitch tab close?
Well, you don't need Twitch chat right now.
No, Twitch tab. Like with your stream up.
No, Dodoto, they cannot afford a dragon.
Oh, do I like where your mind's at?
Well, that's dark. A maps.
Yeah.
That's interesting how the bottom's doing that. Now, why are you doing that, bottom? Is it because I have to do that? That is not why. Weird. Well, that's not what this capture's supposed to look like, but it's fine. We'll survive with it. The map is now on the screen, and you have spent so much time in the mountains, and now you're going to go home. And the whole reason I open this up is I have to use my fitty to measure the distance. That is... You have about 350 miles of overland travel to get to Yabondons. I assume you're going to stop at Yabondons on the way home.
We
I'm
also
just
have to
guessing.
bring the people. Where are we bringing them?
Yeah, well, that'll be en route. And so
Oh, okay.
you get to go back the quick way, which is
Yeah.
this way. You see this little path the hand is doing this little game here? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That's the path out of here. That's the easy path to get here. Essentially, you'll go right past Unifortuna. And in this area, as you travel, and this is a while. The whole reason I did this, hang on. D&D travel time. I should have this memorized after how many years I've done this, but I don't. Where is it? You're going, we'll say you have to go at a... Yeah, I'll say 20 miles a day. So that's... Now I have to do math.
I don't like math.
I know, me either, when I have to do it. I could have done it before the stream, but it didn't happen today. I had an interview today, and I think it went really well. Maybe I'll have a job next week. It'll be great, right?
Heck yeah.
Ooh.
All right, 350 divided by 20 is 17 days. 17 days of travel.
Dang.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. So you have lots of time to chat with each other on your journey, but we're going to skip a whole bunch of it. Hang on. One day was Fortress, 17 days to Yibi. That includes you using the horses
Oh no.
when you get back to land where you can use the horses.
The broken horses.
You can't really use the horses now. No one mounts up as you make your way. The first 100 miles, essentially, are basically your first, 6 days of travel with these folks. They're pretty hardy folks. They're handy at let me bring back so you can actually, hang on. You can even see the players anymore. You want to see the pretty faces of the people you came here to see. That's why you're here. This is the one camera that has no effect. I'm going to have to retire from streaming forever.
No.
Yeah, so they're pretty hardy folks. And at least a few of them have not ranger levels, so to speak, but surviving outside's not a strange thing to them. And so they're not the best at setting up snares and foraging for stuff, but they're also not the worst either. And so between their help and Esmere's expertise, they actually learned some stuff from Esmere, and you have plenty of food to eat on the journey. No trouble staying warm. It turns out that a lot of them are from a town that was completely wiped out, but they have a sister town that's close by that was attacked but not destroyed. And they also lost people there, both being kidnapped by the ogres, which you all sent gallivanting off, who were ultimately destroyed by Tempest. Because Finnegan scared them. You sent them on a journey, if you remember that episode, when you sent the entire ogre army off. That's where they went. They ran into what we'll call the Tempest meat grinder. The ogres didn't make it. But yeah,
What a
so the people are totally happy. They seem to see people they recognize and stuff. And a couple of them mentioned to Raj and Korriban that they're welcome to stay there if they want to set up. But Raj seems firm. He wants to get back. He says he's got a friend in Hollice he's got to go see about. So he wants to continue on with you all. Once it's down to the smaller number of you, Ashdale will just basically start mounting something that's not there. And by the time she's finished, she's on her giant smoking shadow horse and offers a hand down to Raj and Korriban for a ride. And so they hop up with her. The rest of you have horses. Do you use your horses at this time?
Sure.
Yeah.
Wait,
Yeah.
Esmeralda, is yours broken? Just two of them were, right?
Esme's was fine.
Yeah, okay. So, Esmeralda, you have a perfectly normal-looking, weird robot not horse. And the cracked ponies still look cracked.
I think they look better.
What, Ashdale says, looking at your notes, what, where did you, why do they...
They're a gift
These are
from
our pretty
Yabondon.
ponies.
Okay.
Some breaking might have occurred.
Oh,
I hit with a ball.
We got boulders thrown at us.
Esmeralda, you're being followed.
What?
Yeah, you have a feeling
No.
that you're being followed.
Okay. I'm gonna.
Ask them to stop it.
Excuse me. Can you please stop?
That's-
I'm gonna relay that to people.
Everyone keep walking like nothing is happening.
Can I send Mani to scout?
Money.
Sure.
Okay.
Monty will take off.
We haven't had money in a while.
I know, because she doesn't like to go in the buildings.
She comes back.
Yeah.
Big me, not me, big not me, not me, not me, not me, not me, big not me, big not me, big not me, big not me,
Oh,
big not me. She poops on your head. Big not me, big not me, big not me, big not me, not engage. Sorry, not engage.
It's big not.
Sorry, not
Sorry,
engaged.
not engaged.
Not engaged, go in bag, not on Esmeralda. She flies into Rammer's backpack.
No, please, please.
This is a tiny screech owl. Wait, we have a sound effect. Don't forget the sound effect makes it better when she poops places.
Animal too. We have to-
No,
Can I has?
Can you have what? Oh,
Yeah.
We have props.
Money with her little feathers and her little eyes.
She's poking her head out of your backpack there, Ramar. No room.
There's a lot in there. Please.
Not engaged.
No, do not engage. Please.
Do engage.
Not engaged.
Esmeralda's gonna like mind talk to her to tell her to ground, please. We're not engaged.
She
Is big not me and Albert?
Yes.
She does not understand why anyone would want to do that when the backpack is so nice.
Because there are important things in there that we don't want covered in owl poop.
Well, the only things covered in hell poop are in Ranwar's backpack and your head. So she is sorry about your head. She apologized for the head. She did apologize. She said, and I quote, "Sorry, not engage."
Oh, that's a little too hard. I'm sorry.
You were the ones that taught her that do not engage means poop on people.
No, nobody taught her that. She just did that on her own.
It was accidental, I'll grant you, but that's where she got the idea. Anyway, I digress.
And I told her to not engage.
Double negative's too much for the owl because her int is too low. She's doing her best.
Can
I
I
have to use sending to tell this owl to stop pooping in my bag.
Again, the party is getting an owl bear, and what are they concerned about? Poop. Come on, everybody. Give you
Wait, we get
platinum.
it?
You worried about the spaceship.
I was worried
Look.
that we were about to go into a deadly fight.
You know, the mind flayer makeouts instead of like the giant ship you got. It's just so weird, dude. Priorities. I don't understand them. The Umber Hulk is cute.
Listen, we have been under a lot of stress
That's true.
for a very long time.
That is true. This is a campaign about stress in many
I
ways.
think we should be free of judgment for the things that feel important sometimes.
This campaign is really kind of about just how much stress can I put the party under before they snap. I guess is like, and what does snapping look like? It's different for everybody.
We've yeah.
Anyway, I'm so sorry. I'm a detractor from the action. Monty
Not hurt us?
has told you what's up.
Okay, and I'm relaying to the party that it is an owl bear that is following us.
Oh shit.
So we got to kill a big owl thing. Ashel says.
I'm pretty
Can
sure,
Mani
like,
tell Esmery like where the location is generally and how far away?
Yep, you know.
Okay. How far away is it?
You think if you jog, you'd be there in a half hour. It's also on its way to you, so it's going to intercept you at some point during that time.
How does it know where we like? If it's a hour away from us, how does it know how to find us?
It's been tracking you.
Oh,
Oh,
Does Monty recognize it?
Beyond telling you that it is an owl bear.
An owl bear.
No,
big me, not me.
big me, not me.
I
Big me, not me.
I
Not me, not me. Big me, not me.
Sorry. Big me, not me.
More than 5.
Can Monty still count up to 5? Because that's what I have on Monty speak chart.
She'll never be able to count past 5. And this is not a thing
Okay.
that she can do. You.
I think Mani might be my favorite character of the whole game.
Fine.
Molly, Molly, Monty is an MVP.
Okay. I don't know what to do. Should I? I don't know.
I guess we keep
Is
going.
this like close to the area where we saw the other one? Is it like
This is easily 100 miles north and over a mountain
so it's not
from where you saw the white dragon
it's-
pick up the owl bear's
so it's not reasonable
mating companion and
to
carry it off?
think that this is the same one.
It is not unreasonable. It is a stretch, but it's not impossible.
Okay. Because I was thinking that maybe there's a chance that it would remember us, and then we wouldn't have to kill an owl.
Yeah.
Because I don't want
That's
to do
really
that.
Do owlbears normally live in this area too? I don't know how far spread they are.
Ranmore wouldn't know.
Would I?
Oh,
Give me a knowledge. Give me a knowledge nature check.
Lucky.
Let's see. We'll see. Wilderness lore.
Lucky's
Good
on my
nature?
stuff.
Yeah. Hey,
Yeah, I
you're a
have
ranger.
nature too.
Yeah, but I don't have it.
I'm proficient in nature.
Oh, then maybe you should roll instead.
It's survival.
Oh, survival.
Yeah, you do have some nature, but you survival.
Yeah, but no, I erased that.
You're a ranger. You survival.
Okay.
You gotta know stuff. You're a ranger. The point is, rangers aren't underpowered because you break them. You make them powerful. They understand the woods. Anyway, go ahead. What do you got?
Meme.
I got a 1.
Oh, is it really time for a Ranmar flashback? That seems
I
weird.
rolled.
Oh,
I rolled.
I know
one.
that's
We
what makes it
handled
strange.
all that.
And
We
yet-
handled all that.
Yeah, I guess we did handle that. Yeah. Like, Ranmar. Mooney, you're being so quiet.
I'm tired.
You are not certain if this is if it's abnormal for them to be this north or not. Yeah.
Lucky, can you please move?
Okay, I just had to take my dice back
Oh.
from me.
Did we lose a Moonu?
I think Lucky
Disconnected.
Lucky.
decided that Munu was all done.
What a little
Cats.
shit.
Hashtag cats.
Welcome back.
Okay. I shouldn't have let him sit on the keyboard as long as I did. It's a miracle I was here, but if I can take a stab at it, I'm proficient in nature.
Okay, go ahead. Your DC is kind of unfairly high, but I'll let you roll.
I mean, that's fair.
I was hedging on there's no way Ramar would know, but Ramar kind of knows a lot of stuff. So.
Nature's
Ramar's so smart like that.
Nature's good. It's my sageness.
Mm-hmm.
You're so sweet.
You might have read a book one time.
21.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Yes, sure. The population density, of owl bears in this particular region of the Reaches is low, but non-zero, and they could survive here. They tend to not be around here because people make them uncomfortable, and there are more human settlements in the northern Reaches than the valley they were in.
If humans make them uncomfortable, why is it following us?
You ask a good question, says the narrator.
Does it seem to be stalking or following?
You can't tell without getting a closer look.
Eh.
Actually, Ramar wouldn't know at all. Esmeralda can't tell without getting a closer look.
Oh. Could I?
Can Monty be the closer look?
Monty was the
Monty
closer look.
Monty's
Monty
too
already,
scared.
Monty
Monty's
already expressed
too scared.
Monty's feelings about it. Yeah, she's still in Ramar's backpack.
I mean, if it's reasonable for us to suspect it might be the same one, I can find out. It'll cost a spell slot, but I could find out.
Yeah.
What spell?
Sending works on any creature with an intelligence of 1, and it will understand the message.
Then will it send you one back?
That part I don't remember. I don't know if it says, actually.
Grunts and owlbear noise.
Well,
I don't know.
you can see Esmeralda, a owlbear shape in the distance, coming cautiously towards your group.
Cautiously.
Ruh-roh, Skedio.
I mean, cautiously means not, or at least feels less aggressive. Like it doesn't want to attack. I feel like if it was,
It's not like last time when it like came at you, arms outstretched, ready to like tear something off of you. Yeah.
is it a full-grown owlbear?
Oh yeah.
I
A dire owlbear. I call it.
love him.
It's very large.
I feel like I should be scared of him, but I just want to love him.
It's like the size of like it's not quite suburban sized. It's like Escalade sized.
Huh.
I want to cautiously, very cautiously, and very slowly make my way towards it.
Okay.
And just like watch it as I do.
It's staring at you. Looks really uncertain. It does a full 180 with its head and narrows its eyes looking at you.
Can I like mock the
Sure.
movement?
Ruffles its feathers and
I can't do that.
warbles at you.
What does that mean?
I mean, I can't do it. I'm not an owl. But,
Like it's a sound?
yeah, makes a sound.
Is it
A warbly sound.
a mean sounding sound?
No. It's
Like a
sort
coo?
of like a cat chirping, but it's not uniformly happy. It's give me a survival roll. I'll tell you how good of a translation you get out of this. Hey, you just had a bad roll. It's time for a good roll.
Maybe.
Can I give guidance?
Can I-
Sure.
Can I excitedly?
I'm gonna get a different dice.
No borrow one of mine?
No.
Oh.
May. Hey, this is too much.
I'm gonna
You gotta
use the
come
pretty
back over
purple one.
Well, okay.
You said, what is it? Survival?
Mm-hmm.
Come over here.
Yeah.
That's a 20.
Oh. Essentially, it's a sort of, if I want to, I can eat you. sense. This is like it's not a threat, but it is just I'm not threatened either. So it's a little scared, basically.
Can I make some kind of gesture to it that kind of reflects that I understand that that's true and that I'm
Yep.
not like challenging?
Just like you're talking to, just like a cat would talk to you, you sort of like blinky, close your eyes and lower your body.
Okay.
The creature seems to relax.
Is it still walking or is it still?
It's on. It was
Walking.
sort of like up on all fours, and its feathers were a bit ruffled, but its feathers seem to smooth, and it sits its butt on the ground, and now it's just looking at you.
It's sitting?
Mm-hmm.
How far away from it am I?
About 15 yards.
Okay, I'm going to keep my body position and just keep moving kind of slowly towards it.
Okay.
Does it do anything different as I approach?
Nope, it's watching you.
Okay.
It's big. If it stuck its head in a barrel, it would get stuck in the barrel.
Little bears. Just a little baby.
It could more or less swallow Finnegan whole.
Oh.
Just trying to understand.
There you go.
Understand the size. I was like, you all did say that the
Okay.
Umber Hulk was cute, and so I'm just trying to help you understand that these creatures are classical enemies in Dungeons and Dragons for a reason.
Things can
very
be
dangerous.
scary and cute.
This is just something I'm struggling to understand, but I appreciate you reiterating it for me. Anyway, you are now a few feet from this massive beast.
Okay.
Nope, not on the keyboard. Nope.
You gotta lay down, Missy. Do you want my
Yeah, I
pencil?
have.
I'm assuming Wait, can we? How close are we?
Yeah, you're basically there with as you maybe 40 or 50 feet back. All the animals everywhere.
I think I have these 4. That doesn't.
What's the range on detect thoughts?
30?
I'm
30.
I'm
30
gonna
or
say
60.
probably. Can I detect thoughts of an owlbear? Wait, doesn't it have a thing with like May?
It has to speak a language, I think, right?
Yeah. So it's something like that.
Oh, I thought it just had to have an intelligence of 4.
Let me make sure. May.
I mean, you can probably you can detect intelligent beings because you can feel their minds when you cast a spell, like radar. And the owlbear is not intelligent. It's smart, but it is not like
Yeah.
able to conduct research, build technology.
Creature you can see within 30 feet. If the creature you choose has an intelligence of 3 or lower or doesn't speak any language, the creature is unaffected.
Oh, or doesn't speak any language.
Yeah.
Okay.
And is a magic beast.
Okay.
Yeah, do this the old-fashioned way.
I really don't know how I'm close to it.
Mm-hmm.
I guess can I like put out a hand
Yeah, do the hand thing.
in this direction
Mm-hmm.
and like maybe turn my face away so that I'm not like staring it in the eye?
Yeah.
It stands up on all fours, starts coming forward, and sticks its beak in your hand.
Yeah.
I got it. Love it.
Esprey, make a perception check, please.
Oh, I get advantage.
Mm-hmm.
I remembered. Oh, that's very good.
Mm.
And the other one was a 1. So, 23.
Wow. Only briefly, only for a moment, and only Esmeralda. You remember maybe like 6 sections back at this point when you encountered the druid and her wolves in the woods?
Mm-hmm.
You see a familiar looking wolf in the distance watching this happen, and then the wolf wanders off and is no longer seen.
Oh.
A smile and a nod in a way.
That's cute.
I don't know how to like communicate with this animal.
I love it.
Can I like try to like pet it somewhere that is non-threatening?
Yeah, it lets you do it, but it doesn't seem like it's enjoying it.
Okay, then I will stop. I don't know what to do now.
It's just watching you.
Okay. And like the rest of everybody can like see what's happening.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna kind of turn and look at them like, what now? Like, what do I do?
The owlbear is
You're
still
the
watching
ranger.
Esme. That's what I'm saying, says the narrator.
I don't think I can talk to this one.
Oh my- so wait, have we already like dropped people off? It's just us.
Correct. Yeah, you dropped
Okay.
the 11 citizens off at the second township you came to. The first one was destroyed. The second one had been sacked at one point, but was still totally fine. So it survived. It had 70% of its buildings still, and the 11 people are just being absorbed into that community.
Okay. Oh, that's right. You did say that. Okay.
Yeah, you have Raj and Koravan, and those are the only non-combat EPCs you have.
Okay. Can I make a gesture for it to come with us?
You don't know if it understood, but it's watching you.
And I will kind of start walking back to the party.
It follows you.
I'm waiting for Ashdale to scream at me.
Why would I scream at you? You're a ranger. It's a big animal. This makes sense. That's your job. Some of us understand
Yeah.
our job and how we do it, and I do appreciate that. She clears her throat, rolls her
Subtle.
shoulders.
Real subtle. Yeah.
Thanks. Subtle's not my strong suit, she says. She kisses her bicep. I like your style, Koravan says to her. Thanks, kid.
Hey, so
Good.
looks like we have an owl bear.
Yeah, I guess we could roll the credits at that point, right? You'll probably wind up at Yabondon's next time, which is, what's the day? What's the day? Tuesday. Tuesday's the next Dungeons & Dragons Day.
Yeah.
You made it, friends. You made it. No one died. You got presents. You saw a lot of things that you determined were cute. I won't take that away from you. GG.
Yay, GG.
What's wrong, Grandma?
I'm so tired.
Oh.
We did so good.
Yeah, you can go to
A lot of
bed.
things happened this session.
It was concise, but it was eventful.
The owl bear needs a name.
Yeah, Finnegan got a new superpower, and y'all got a lot of money. And
Owl bear!
you got a spelljammer, and you got there's an owlbear friend following you around now.
Hang on.
Okay.
Hold on.
Okay.
I have to.
Oh.
I'm totally gonna ask if this is a friend, not a foe. Totally gonna ask. Aldi and Aya to make a little collar. I bet you they can make like a little thing that's like like you put the vest on the animals that like you're not supposed to harm. Like the little like thing.
Oh,
that-
yeah.
It's like it's friend, not foe.
Mm-hmm.
I find this incredibly I don't know what I find it, but I also happen to have a mascot for the owl bear.
Oh, so big.
Oh my
A
god,
big
it's
owl
so
bear.
cute.
That was the plushiest little thing ever.
That's
so good.
adorable.
The
He's
owlbear
good.
is
I love him.
going to follow you around.
We have to
Friend.
name it.
No.
Here, the trick was that you all this was part of the event, That'd also be fun. But like, it was I wasn't sure how I was going to weave it in because this is behind the scenes. Because like Esmeralda's first encounter with it, which was essentially the opportunity the ranger had to do it, she was like, I don't. So it just didn't seem like it was going to pan out. But I remembered it's an example in the second edition book, which is actually on that shelf over there. The second edition ranger entry. Every ranger gets animal companions, whether they want them or not. And there is an example in the book where this dude who has ranger levels, who has this bear that follows him around. And he's like, yeah, I can't control it. I can't tell him what to do. Can't tell him to go away. But wherever I go, he follows me. So that could just be this creature for poor Esmeralda, just following her everywhere.
I'm excited.
Like a cat. It's telling a cat what to do. That's not going to happen. And I think we've all agreed I more or less played Monty a little bit like an annoying cat.
Yeah.
So why not have a really
That's why I
It's
love
very
her.
cat.
large cat?
So now I have 2 cats.
Living the best ranger
I
life,
have
yeah.
a tiny screechy cat and a large cat. Death kitty.
Let's try on that math, Beardless, but I already told him the math. Actual physics and chemistry don't have an effect in a world where they're sitting in weird soup and there's atmosphere on any body anywhere in the cosmos that is large enough for gravity. So the size of the atoms of the molecules don't matter. The density of the object doesn't matter. Now the player handbook can take a good look at my nether regions. Each bar is 50p.
I'm gonna look at the chat. That's not
Hi,
me.
chat.
Hi, chat. Oh, there's some fun things
Oh,
in
yeah.
chat. I didn't want to spoil because I know Munu goes back and watches again with chat. There's some fun comments on Munu events there. So
Oh, great.
oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right, Beardless. I'm sorry, I misread what you said. Yeah, you're right.
May Tiny Borowski.
They do each have 12k.
Yeah, I added 12k to my platinum. Right.
No. We have to write down it's 24 bars of platinum.
24 platinum bars. Yeah, it's easy to get lost in the math because people gold is usually what people think about it. And I did give you the number in gold initially.
Wait, 24 like total or 24?
You have 24 sticks. And each of those
us have 24.
Right. Each of those sticks could be, I guess, technically melted down or otherwise shaped into. It's not gold. You have to melt platinum. Melted into 50 coins a pop. That's the equivalent weight. But you can use trade bars at the merchant carts. So.
Why do I have E next to my
Electum.
money?
Electum is a really old currency that you're not. There's one place in the campaign you can find Electum. Just one place.
Okay.
You haven't been there yet. It does coincide with the location of the key that you have to look for. So it's possible you'll find Electum. But it's essentially, like a half a gold or something? It's a very weird denomination. It's a weird thing. It's supposed to represent some really old, I think, like, not that old in terms of campaign continuity. So if people work it in, it's supposed to be like only 100 or 200 years or something previous. Like it's supposed to be a recently fallen or transition from civilization. And it's a coin that isn't used anymore.
Gotcha.
It's like a $2 bill. Yeah, that's a good way of looking at it. Yeah.
My cat will not say May. Baby. I don't know what to do for you.
Yeah, you can't drop a platinum bar on just any peasant. You can't use a platinum bar to pay for stuff, but it's also worth so much you don't use it for a big purchase anyway. So it'd be like, I want to contract these people to build a temple or a castle or a lumber mill,
Or a
right?
library.
You
I
have
was about to
you have enough
say.
money to build a building now. It's a couple of buildings, honestly.
Hells yeah. Library it is.
Library. Library.
There it is. Time to build a temple to Bacab. Hallowed be his name.
Yeah.
It
Because-
can be both,
Both what?
right? Both a library and a temple.
They're one and the same.
Right.
Yeah, a temple to
It's
Bacab is
both.
effectively a school.
Yeah.
You gotta teach people. You're probably gonna need to. If you have a temple, you're gonna end up training other clerics. Ram, are you ready for that?
No.
Oh, it's time for me to roll on the follower table again. Some of you are gonna get followers. Esmeralda, you're off the hook because you got a follower. And believe me, your follower is way more annoying than Kanan's gonna be to poor Ramar.
Oh God, Kanan.
Yeah. Hey, that dude swore fealty to you, Ramar.
He sure did.
Mm-hmm.
And he was learning how to be a scribe. Because he can read and write. We were going to get him to copy scrolls.
And so Zermos is teaching him how to do formal writing and other stuff.
Yeah.
Can I like learn how to speak with the owlbear, like after lots of work or something? I have animal handling.
There is magic you could use to speak that. Animal handling, you might be able to. I mean, you have a secret. You have other paths there. So, is there a way in the core rulebook to do it? I don't think so. But you know someone across the river who can speak to animals. Maybe she could teach you. Make friends. The way to get ahead in a 3D C&D campaign is to make friends with powerful things and be like, teach me shit. Why aren't you helping?
Yes.
Teach me a thing. You want me to do it? Fine. Show me how to do it. I mean, that's not true for everyone. I feel like Chelden'noth has been very helpful.
Yes. Chelden'noth has been really helpful.
Right? See?
I'm like, I still
my
want to go
NPCs help.
to the
Ashtel,
to
very
the
helpful.
goddess of
Compassion.
sympathy and
Sune.
compassion.
Yep.
Sune, and talk to Sune about Chelden'noth, because like I just don't believe he is in for the destiny of sadness that mind flayers should be. Or mind flayers are. Sorry, I'm also going downhill.
Yeah.
Trade bar. You can actually see the size of it. Yeah, that's cute. I always picture them bigger and fatter. But that's what we're looking at. A temple for Reginald? Oh, Echo.
We need to let Reginald go. He was a fish. He got munched.
Munched by the person speaking right now. It's probably just a
Listen.
coincidence. The smear hush campaign is coming out here. You can't hush the narrator.
Listen.
I mean, you can.
I'm the beginning and the end of the story. It's the saddest and happiest part for me.
Listen.
Yeah, I'm listening.
They should have gotten Reginald a little vest, like we were just talking about. Reginald should have gotten a little fish vest to be like, "Don't eat me."
I mean, if Reginald had such a vest, I think we can all agree that Spritzy would have removed the vest before she handed the vest over. Because she handed you a fish with a vest on that said, "My name is Reginald, please don't eat me." Would you have eaten Reginald, Finnegan?
No.
Her goal was for you to
have.
eat Reginald. She wanted you to eat Reginald. She wanted you to eat. You got set up.
I got set up.
Glitzy set you up, yeah. Glitzy 100% wanted that fish to die and fed you the fish. And now her sisters, plural, are super pissed and they're going to find out.
Why did she want Reginald to die?
You didn't really inquire. You have to make sure you're speaking to Glitzy specifically when you start asking questions, because if you ask questions of or Spritzy, if you ask Glitzy or Trixie or anyway, any of the others, Moira, they might think something's up.
Well, yeah, I would be upset too and want to know if my sibling fed my friend to somebody else.
Yeah, but would you want to know from the person that ate him? A dockside monument could increase the luck on the docks. Yeah, it's time to build a monument to Reginald on the docks.
Maybe that could get you off the hook. If we build a really nice monument to Reginald, maybe they will no longer be out for your blood.
I just gave you, you have 12,000 gold, Finnegan. 12,000 gold will build you a hell of a statue.
Why am I in trouble for being fed a fish? Why am I on the
But
hook?
also, on the flip side
no
of
pun
that,
intended.
wouldn't that potentially create a problem with the Sprite?
That's Glitzy. Glitzy shouldn't have. Glitzy shouldn't have fed Reginald to somebody.
Or Spritzy did the feeding. Glitzy loved
Spritzy.
Reginald, yeah.
That's what I'm saying. So if we built a monument to Reginald, Spritzy would probably be pissed, and then we'd have trouble there too.
Yeah. Oh, I see what you're saying. I get you.
This is incredible. That was supposed to be a one-off joke, and now it's going to be a recurring thing, and you are going to be fighting water nymphs at some point in this campaign because of this fucking
I'm
fish.
so
Like,
glad.
it's gonna be,
No.
the river itself will attack Hollice. That's fun. That's never happened. That's one thing I've never gotten to do. It never occurred to me that maybe the river would attack Hollice. Wow.
Can I would be able to call upon the elves, right?
No.
For that.
I mean, they might be like, look, if nature wants to wipe this stupid human settlement off the map, who are we to dispute it?
I think the plan, if that comes to fruition, the plan is to grab Rachel and we finally do the equivalent of Hollice therapy, and we sit down and we ask why they fed a friend to another friend, and then we talk about it because that feels like a feelings talk if I've ever heard one.
Yeah, so if the river comes, you're going to be like, look, River, it's time to talk about Reginald and why you hurt Reginald.
No, the river would come.
And River going to be like, what?
But the river would come from
Spritzy,
Spritzy, right?
Glitzy. Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't even remember their names. I don't know why I expect you to remember their names. But the difference is I have notes, so I can look at the notes. That's important. Spritzy, Glitzy, Trixie, Fritzy, and Moira.
Yeah.
One of these things is not like the other.
You leave Moira alone.
Love Moira.
You haven't met Moira yet.
I love the name Moira.
Yeah. I love
It's a
Moira.
good name.
Moira's great. Lost
Love cats.
has met Moira. Lost agrees. Moira's great.
What?
I think Moira's my favorite of the water nymph sisters. What's happening? Oh, there's a cat there.
I'm
You can't see
so
her. She's
confused.
She's very. Can you open possibly? There you are.
So let the record show, chat, that Echo has heralded the destruction of Hollice. Thanks, Echo.
Should I put it in my
talk
notes?
about it. Should I put it in my notes? No, I closed the notes. I think I want a little snack, and I'm gonna say it. Maybe another chai.
No, you can't. You just said you were having shakes and shit. Don't do it.
No, I
Don't do
wasn't
it.
having. My tummy just hurt, but it doesn't hurt anymore.
But that's because you took a break. You're gonna put it back in to make the. I can only do so much. Forget
It's so good.
everything. Remember Reginald. Everybody, time for Zoom. Okay, bye. It's Zoom. Okay, bye. Good night, Reginald. Okay, bye.
Are we rating?
I forgot to
anybody?
rate it. Is what it is. Good night. Okay, bye.
Oh,
Good
okay.
night.
Goodbye.
Good night. Okay, bye.
Sometimes we don't need to rate. Sometimes just going out is nice.
Reginald, we're so sorry. I mean, I'm sorry. Finnegan is not sorry.
I'm not. I feel bad and poorly for Reginald, but it's not. I'm not the one on the hook. I was just fed a fish. I'm